Okay. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. So, first things first, I need to actually clean up just a tiny bit. Didn't have time to do that ahead of time. Oops, my bad.
Just verifying for you, honey, the audio is good.
Audio is good? Good. I've been having issues with my headphones. I may need a new pair of headphones. So, if my headphones die midway through, I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna have to figure it out.
Well, if his headphones die halfway through, you guys may hear some echo from me.
Boy wants you to tell me what the fuck honk shua is.
Okay,
I thought it was goose spit.
No, I want you to think about that, honk shua.
No, I know, honk tua. I understood the joke.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But that's why I said honk, goose
it's
spit.
that, but no. It's
hello,
that,
Alex.
honk...
Hello, Zila. Hello, Josh. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. It's like honk tua, but sleepy.
To do a bit of
because honk shoe. Sleep on that thing. Yeah, it's a joke.
That's the part I didn't get.
Yeah. Hi, Tabby. I hope you're.
Hello.
I hope that your food is good, whatever you make. Also, hello, back rooms. We're figuring out how to take attendance. Oh, really?
Oh. Okay, so this may be the last time we see this on stream. Maybe yes, maybe no. This hat is gonna get finished in this little mini series. The only thing that's remaining on this is the hatband itself, which is something I've been working on for a long time. Spent a ton of time modeling it, and so did Farley, and that failed horrendously, and it irritates me greatly. However, I now have the pattern drafted out, so
you may be able to see it better without the light on.
I just kind of have to angle it.
It's gonna be pretty detailed, so wish Kobold luck. He's gonna try his best to do all of this.
So I have a lot I have to do. Some of this I'm gonna have to forego because it's not gonna be possible, unfortunately. I'm gonna do my best.
Just focus on the bigger shapes first, and then you can figure out the rest of it.
I'm thinking a lot of the little stuff in the background might not be possible.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is just focus on the main parts first, then
we'll
do the
see what I
floral,
can do.
and then go from there. Good luck, yeah. Hello, everybody.
And this is the only one of these I have because my printer didn't want to do more than one. So I'm gonna trace it and try and duplicate it so that I don't.
Did you have to do it in 2 pieces?
I had to do it in 2 pieces, but I had to do it in a fucked up way, and then my printer at work just wouldn't do it a second time. It kept printing it all fucked up. So. Oh well.
Good.
So that's what we're gonna start with. I'm gonna be tracing a little bit.
Take a breath, Kobold. We will figure it out from there.
Anyway, we have a lot of people into just right off the bat. So welcome everybody.
Yeah. Hello to everyone.
I'm cleaning just a tiny bit because I just realized how messy my fucking table is, and it's
bothering
making me upset.
Okay.
But I promise I'll
Josh
get
says
into
he's
the
up
actual...
waiting to play Monster Hunter. I hope it's fun. It's a brand new Monster Hunter.
Oh, the new Monster Hunter came out.
Brand new.
Or has it come out yet, or is it still...
Not yet. I think it releases
okay.
midnight tonight. Oh! That's awesome, Blister. Blister says that the door for her 3D printer came in today, and it's so much quieter when it's printing now.
Good! That's good.
Oh no, you have to wait another hour and a half. Well, I guess we'll just have to keep you company. Keep you up until it releases. Oh no, you have to stay and hang out with us on stream for a bit. Aw.
That's okay, Josh. I understand. I know you don't want to hang out with us. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
What's everybody up to? They're doing another Pokemon Legends?
What is what the hell is Legends?
It is...
Like a mystery dungeon?
No, Pokemon Legends is,
It's okay, Josh. I'm just bullying. We're fine. You're fine.
It's like an open world.
An open world Pokemon?
Yeah.
Isn't all Pokemons technically open world?
I don't really know what's different about it, boss. Blister would be the one to know. I don't know. Basically mainline game, but different.
Are you telling me I can make it just by doing contests instead of battles? Or have they not done that yet? They still like the animal fights?
No, we still can't just be Pokemon breeders or contest players.
Alright, that's what I was just curious about. Like, you know.
We still don't have like a slice of life Pokemon game.
They would make so much money if they mixed Pokemon and, like, Animal Crossing.
They have a Pokemon Sleep app now. Ooh, get a second starter split from your Prime starter. This one's on the counter for warm
Okay.
experiment.
Punches,
Ooh.
go away for now.
Does it seem like it's
This
pretty
should go
active?
in the
That's from your
bag.
beast from the other day, right, Graham? New battling system is real-time and not turn-based. Interesting.
So, hold on, wait. So you're telling me if I only have quick attack and I just keep clicking the shit out of it, I just win instantly?
Potentially, but I'm sure there's... I'm sure there's...
So, if I have
Is
a
it-
faster click than everybody else, I just win.
I'm curious...
If I download an auto clicker.
Is it multiplayer? Is it like open... Is it like MMO style? That's what I'm not understanding on it. Or is it still just a...
I'm gonna need this, but not now.
You don't know? Oh, you can actually dodge. And... First trailer
That's
came out today. I'll have
neat,
to
I guess.
watch that later. That's interesting. I apparently am a bit quiet.
You were quiet? I can
I
turn
will
it up.
just-
Hold on, I can turn it up a little bit.
Okay.
Hopefully. It
They're
might
bringing
also
back
turn.
Mega.
What is
And I
mouse?
see
What
that
are you
it's in-
doing?
It looks interesting. It's very different. It kind of reminds me of how Pokemon XD was. Just in how it's looking.
Is that better? Is Farley less quiet?
Or Pokemon DX.
No, it was XD.
Less quiet, However.
XD was a game where you went around and caught all the dark Pokemon from other
Yeah,
trainers,
It
and you worked
kinda
for Team
looks
Rocket.
Like that, where it's more like on...
You know,
on the
wait,
same-
hold on. I don't think. Wait, were you just the bad guy in that game?
I don't know. I never got to play it all the way through.
Wait. Now that I'm thinking about it, they were teaching that kid to steal Pokemon from other trainers.
I am still very quiet, just so you know.
You are? I don't know. I can't fix that. I turned it up. I don't know how to fix that.
On your OBS, is Discord up?
Is that better?
Like, hawawa? Awawawawa?
That's as loud as I can physically make you.
Yes, that's way better.
You're blowing out my eardrums, but that's about as loud as I can physically make you.
Sorry, I'll just turn myself down on Discord a little bit. I was just talking about in OBS, you could change it so it wasn't as loud for you. Is that better?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you. Awawawa. Awawa. Awawawa. Awebo. Awebo.
That can go away. Mouse can go over here because I don't need it at the moment.
Muffled, kind of. I think that's...
You are muffled. Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on my computer. I don't know what's...
You sound like you're on your phone.
Let me see where my thing is coming from.
That's just scrap.
Awawa?
Nope, same.
Okay. Well, this is going to be worse.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, if you changed it, I can't hear you at all.
Oh, it's way down here now.
No, that's definitely worse.
Alright, we're gonna
Wish we could-
attempt.
Yeah, where is the Pokemon Rocket, Team Rocket? Let me play as the bad guy for once. And then have, like, at the very middle of it, have, like, a change of heart halfway through and try and save the Pokemon that you've stolen.
How's this?
Not as muffled.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it as that for now. I am under the water. Please help me.
Okay.
I don't know why. Is it normally like this?
No.
I'm gonna mute myself so I don't take out everybody's eardrums, but I'm gonna adjust my microphone banging. Hold on.
So I'm gonna trim this down the middle. I think 2 of these will be fine. So, I have been doing the most research for no reason. I am trying my hardest to find a pattern for a satchel bag. Like Red Dead Redemption style satchel bag. Because I need
Okay,
that.
how's that?
You're back to how you were before.
Oh, so still muffled?
It was better before.
Oh no! What do you mean?
Whatever you were doing before was better.
Okay, hold on.
So anyway, the satchel bag that I am trying to make is gonna be the Possibles bag that I have to make for the Mountain Man costume. I cannot, for the life of me, find a pattern that I like, or like even a design. I've looked at least 1,000 different bags. I don't like any of them. And I'm like looking at the historical ones, and I'm like, wow, these are all horrible. These were all made by people who don't know how to do leatherworking. Fair enough, I guess.
That should be better.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I fixed it. Hello.
But
For the moment.
my thing is, I want to do something that's really cool looking because it's going to be kind of a centerpiece on my costume, or not costume, outfit. Outfit's better because it's not a costume. The problem is, all of the shit that I want to do, and I'm like, oh, I could do that, I could do this, I could do that. I could do all of this with items from the past. And it would technically be period in the sense of, like, how it was made. However, it wouldn't be period because it's got, like, modern techniques in it. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
We'll figure something out.
I still have not found a bag that I like. I think they're all bad.
Kobold is very picky about his purses.
Apparently I am.
You should tape that to the table before you start tracing.
That
so
is
that,
what I intend on doing. Oh, you mean the actual this?
Yeah, the actual pattern, just around the edge.
Can definitely do that.
Authentic. Aren't all outfits costumes? I guess, but I feel like if you called somebody...
Well, okay, but so
an
yes,
alternative
I would
fashion
say
costume.
all costumes are outfits, but not all outfits are costumes.
I'm not in a costume. Oh, yo! The yawns have arrived.
That's gonna make that a little tricky. There's gonna be a slightly darker patch. That's okay. Alright.
Gran said, I designed my own messenger bag pattern to sew because every sewing pattern I found was too small and failed in various ways.
Okay, so that's kind of the situation that I'm running into. Either it's too small, or
it's ugly and you don't like it.
It's ugly and I don't like it. or it's just generally too simple. Like I want something that I've put a lot of work into.
He is a very complex man.
I now want my bag to show it. But, alas, I can't.
Sorry for the contagious yawn backrooms. Lister said, I am also in a human costume. So, Tegu said, I am in a human costume. What is a PNGTuber but a costume?
Yo, how am I really about to do this? I just started tracing this and I realized that this is gonna take me hours.
Just trace the bigger pieces. Trace the animals first, and then trace the pieces of floral that you think you can do. Okay?
That's still gonna
Start
take
with
me
the
hours.
pieces.
Can I eat
Oh, we're gonna be here while you work on it.
No, because I need that. Is my PNG too big?
You need it. It's not. I think you're a bit too high up is what happened. I'm a bit too low and you're a bit too high up. We got moved around when Hype was here, I think.
That's better.
I could make him into a sugar cookie.
What do you reckon Kobold PNG tastes like? Probably lead.
I could make you a sugar cookie. No! It tastes like blue.
Lead and cobalt.
No, it just tastes like blue. I'd probably be like an Earl Grey cookie. You'd probably be like... Well, you could be like a blue raspberry.
Black licorice flavored. On account of all
the...
Yeah, on account of all the licorice I eat.
Yeah, I could do an anise sugar cookie for you. It would almost taste like biscotti.
Yeah, but I want it to be extra
You just
anise.
decorate with royal icing. Anise and sassafras.
Yes. Root beer licorice. Mmm.
They kind of taste the same.
They do not.
You sound insulted. Teku said probably a blueberry gusher filled with whiskey. I feel like Kobold needs a minute before he responds to things because he is focused.
No.
Would blueberry and whiskey go together?
Farley does sound a little bit like he's speaking through a radio from the 20s.
What
But
did
it's
I
better than
do?
it was a moment ago.
What do you mean? What
don't-
happened?
I don't know.
I've time traveled. I don't know why. Help. They don't like me here. They're telling me I have to go into the mines. Help me.
But the children yearn for the mines.
I'm not a child. I'm just a very short, dwarf-like man. What did you do to me? Why did you put me here?
Penance.
Penance for what? I drew you, motherfucker. I had to, like, quick rush to draw a thumbnail today because we apparently never did a thumbnail for the hat stream.
I swear we did. Okay, I'm giving
Apparently we didn't do a hat stream.
up.
It's
Okay,
not on
I'm
there.
giving up.
Uh-oh, what do you mean?
I'm gonna just use the one I've got. This is gonna take me 19 years and I'm not doing it.
Why?
Because I'm lazy and I'm not doing it.
Okay, Kobold. Well, can you at least draw a small portion of it so that you can
No.
practice with it so that you don't...
Fuck
Alright,
it,
we're doing one
it
and
live.
done. Okay, we're doing one and done.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
I am under the time, please help.
Yeah, that's big enough, that'll do.
Help me. Help.
This does fit on the hat, right? It'd be real awkward if it didn't.
Well, there should be enough space at the back for it to have the loops. There's more than enough space. Turns out you actually need to make it bigger, honey. Honestly, that's fine, because that back piece gives you enough room to do your tie. So,
Oh boy.
unless you want to print it a bit bigger.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right back.
I'm gonna add 2 inches onto each side of this.
Okay.
And then I'll cut what I need to when I get that far.
Kobold.
What I do? This
I
time.
believe in you.
Oh,
Just take a breath. Don't freak out about it.
that was
You're
your first
okay.
mistake.
I would recommend, hear me out, I would recommend taking a small piece of leather and attempting the floral before you start.
Well, the problem is I can't.
Why?
If I do that, I ruin the piece because I can only do it once.
I mean tracing over a small amount and utilizing that to test.
I should not be using that. I should be using the score.
Why is 3D printing such wizardry? I wish. Milliner work today? What does that mean? Milliner. Ooh. A man who imported and dealt in small articles of miscellaneous kind, especially in such as please the fancy of women. My.
You did gigolo
Oh.
work? No, I'm just kidding.
A person who designs, makes, trims, or deals in hats, bonnets, and headdresses
Oh.
for women. Not quite milliner. This is for a men's hat.
This is, in fact, for a men's hat. This hat.
The new Viking Juice Monster is disappointing. What does it taste like? Obviously not Viking juice if you're upset about it.
What? Now, hold on. What the hell does Viking juice taste like?
I don't know. What do you think Vikings would drink?
Alcohol.
Right, so if it doesn't taste like that, haberdashery then. Yes, exactly. Haberdashery versus milliner.
Closer to haberdashery.
If you think 3D printing is wizardry, wait until 4D printing.
God damn it. I hope that doesn't ever become a thing. Just because I know how to do it doesn't mean I want to do it.
Now, I have a question about that blister. Is the poop bucket for what it says it is, or is that for where the scraps from your 3D printing go?
It's from... Okay, I can explain it without...
It's the
Blister having to do
extrusions
it.
after the fact?
It's the extrusions, yes.
Got it. Okay. When do you get out the mercury? I told him he's not allowed to use mercury, Captain Fowl.
Anymore.
Ooh, Alex said, I have some Nordic mead I'm drinking right now. Thoughts on it, Kobold? Love mead.
I love mead. What kind of mead is it and what's the brand?
True. What is the
Are you
brand?
drinking Viking's blood or are you drinking... What are you drinking?
No Quicksilver either, sorry to say. He already finished the hat, and it's a leather hat, so...
It is a
he
leather
didn't
hat.
need
It is
anything-
not felted.
Nope. You can use gallium instead of mercury. You could, if he was making a felt hat.
Yeah, but that takes away the insanity.
Yeah, you've got enough of that, honey. You probably already have lead poisoning. Bro's drinking moonshine.
I could.
Hi, Maki.
Do I go get the turpentine bin?
You mean the peanut
I
whiskey?
hate that shit.
I know. Needhogger mead. Traditional.
Now, okay, now
Ooh.
hold on. You say traditional, but there's a lot of different traditionals. Is it sweet or is it dry?
Ooh, you used to make mead too, Tegu. Awesome.
I still make mead. I love this stuff.
Peanut butter whiskey is not what we're referring to.
We're
It
not.
came-
Oh my god! I'm talking about this horrible can of moonshine that I have that tastes like
it came in a-
peanuts, like rotten peanuts, and it's awful.
It came in a turpentine tin.
It came in a turpentine can.
Awful.
Pretty sure the can melted it. We need a cooking with Kobold series. I intend on doing a making a mead stream at some point. Just because
Kobold's
that sounds
marvelous
fun.
meadery. I don't suppose we can distill mead on stream.
Can't distill it legally,
Right, that's what I said.
but we can. Well, no, we can watch it bubbling. That's perfectly legal.
Yeah, we can watch the fermentation.
Are we gonna ferment mead in 3 hours? No, no. I actually age my mead for a year, in a oak barrel. Hold up, Alex. Wait. In York? There's an old York?
Yeah, did you not?
No!
York is in England.
Hold on. Wait.
There's also an original Brunswick.
Hold on. Whoa.
And hey, honey, I don't know if you got this, but there is also an Old Mexico.
Is there an Old Hampshire?
Yes, there is
Shut
Hampshire.
the fuck up. Is there... Wait, there's a Zealand too?
Yeah. That's why they're new.
I need
They
a
were
drink.
the new ones.
I need a drink. I'll be back. I'm gonna have some ouzo.
Oh my god, Kobold is just getting geography, guys.
Fucking hate geography.
This is like when Kobold found out that Dobby. Oh my god, it is Alex! Oh! We have to wait until he gets. I don't know if we. Did we mention that on stream? Oh, he was so upset. He was so upset. He was so upset about Dobby. Oh. Got laid out in the street from a stab wound, as is tradition. Oh. Poor Kobold. Alright guys, this is going to be a tough one for Kobold to do. He's probably going to have to focus very hard on getting this tooling down. So, I want everybody to be extra nice to Kobold tonight, okay? We're going to treat him extra good and make sure that he is A-okay, because he's going to be struggling. But I'm nice to him most nights anyway.
Let's see if I can catch this on stream.
Hi, Kobold.
This is ouzo.
Oh, you're going to open up the ouzo!
I did. This is a Greek drink, or Afghanistan.
A Greek?
Greek. If you watch this clear liquid turn white, that's when it's okay to drink. It turns white with temperature. So the colder it gets, the better. So this is clear like vodka when you pour it, and it turns white like milk.
Yep. It is
Lion's
very
milk.
strong.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Except, the stuff that you have in Turkey is probably the Afghanistan version of it. I prefer the Greek version of ouzo.
Mainly because your Greek uncle appreciates that
absolutely
same
because
brand.
of that. But it's also a little bit less earthy. The Afghani ouzo is a little earthy.
How did they make it cold in Rome? So, what you can do is you can bury things underground to make them get cold.
They also had
that's-
ice.
Yeah, they had ice. Because they had mountains that they could bring it down
They
from.
had ice. Now that it's
Seth said, I'll get my Disaronno. Kobold doesn't like the taste of dirt? Well, it has to be sophisticated dirt, okay?
with
How
lots
is
of
it?
fire ants. Fantastic. I love Uzo.
Yamas. That's how you say cheers in Greek.
Ice was invented before I don't know how to tell you this, Tegu, but ice was invented probably
Before
before
us.
dinosaurs.
How dare they invent ice before
Disaronno and
refrigeration?
hardtack!
Oh.
That sounds like my kind of night.
Honestly, with the seasoning, it's probably not that bad.
How am I supposed
I believe in you, Kobold. Steady your hand.
How the fuck am I supposed to do this?
Start with the big shapes.
I'm looking at it and I'm like,
Scribe the animals first.
I'm really nervous. I don't want to fuck this up. Like, I know I could print another one. It's just going to take me a bunch of effort to do, but I'm worried. Well, I could use the pen and draw over the actual pattern and hopefully make an
Yeah,
impression.
to push it in. Over the tape, yeah. And then it won't actually imprint onto the pattern. Or, I mean, it won't, like, cut through the pattern.
You think that would actually work?
I do. It would provide an imprint into the leather that then you can trace over with your actual tools. And then you could save the actual piece in case you needed to do it again.
God. Okay, so let me explain.
I want
this
you-
first, because I didn't tell anybody, but like I mentioned it before. But this is just to kind of give a formal introduction to it. This pattern was made specifically for this hat because this hat is going to my old Boy Scout master. He's also the gentleman that is introduced me to the Mountain Man stuff. So this is realistically, it's going to be a gift for him. It took me better part of a couple of months to get done, at least the pattern wise. I also have a, it's not real because you can't own them in America, but it's got a faux eagle feather that I'm going to implement into this as well. Somewhere.
Kobold, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make the simplified version for you so that you know what you should focus on?
No. Because I know it.
'Cause
I'm just not going to do the little portions in the background.
Right, but I'm saying to show you what you need to do. I won't make you print it.
I'm looking at the bear and I'm like nervous.
That's fair. I'm going to do something, okay? 'Cause
Yes.
I want you.
You are correct, Captain Dowell, but even though I am Native American, I'm not registered with my tribe, because it's a lot of work and I just don't care, and I don't want to live on a reservation for 2 years and blah, 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 blah. But, I don't, he's not Native American, the person I'm giving it to, so,
No feathers.
yeah, not real ones at least. And he requested the eagle feather when I told him. So he was showing me his outfit for Mountain Man, and I know I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna say it again. And a lot of his stuff is clearly store bought. The hat he showed me was like the very stereotypical like pilgrim hat that you would buy at a costume shop. The really cheap. It feels kind of like felt, but it's not material with like the plastic insert on the inside. Exactly, with the awful buckle. That is exactly the one. And I was looking at this and I went, you do know I'm a leatherworker, right? I'm gonna make you a hat. And he goes, what? And I'm like, I'm gonna make you a hat. I don't, this isn't, and then he's like, okay, well, can I pay you? And I was like, no, you cannot. Not for, no, I'm just making you a hat. Your hat upsets me.
Your hat offends me. I'm making you a new one.
And then he said, okay, well, you want to do the...
Mountain Man?
He was like, well, if you want to be a mountain man, well, then we'll do it like Mountain Man. And he goes into his... This is where I got the case for my rifle. He goes, I'm giving you a rifle case as a trade. And I said, oh, okay. Which mountain range mountain man is he? That's a very good question. I have no fucking idea. He didn't tell me. He said, we're just gonna go. Because apparently you can't just... You have to be, like, invited to these things. I mean, I'm sure there's ones that you can go to that don't require it, but he said the one that he's a part of, you have to have an invite. I have no idea where it is and where I'm going. Man, did I just get indoctrinated into that fucking cult with the big owl?
Maybe. Honestly, maybe.
Shit. Well,
it's not the first time you've been out there. Hey, we'll have a story to tell Tabby, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I used to be a part of the I used to go camping up where the big eagle or the big owl was, and I didn't even know it. Yeah, exactly. Bohemian Grove. Bohemian.
Bahamian. So I am going through and deleting some of the smaller bits that I do not think are necessary for the image. Okay?
Okay.
Just so that you can visualize it a bit better, because I feel like you tend to get
I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it.
You sure?
Nope, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, like I said, do it over the thing so that you have some kind of...
Because if I trace it with the pen or the scribe, it's not gonna transfer right, and I'm gonna have to figure out the cuts anyway.
Well, then I'll get this one ready in case you need to print a second one, okay?
That's the best part. I can do this as many times as I need to.
Yeah, so long as we have ink.
Well, I have ink. I have plenty of ink.
Okay, good. Well, then it's not really that big of a pressure. It'll be fine.
It just feels like a pressure.
Yeah. In reality, it's not going to be that bad, because we can always do other ones if you need.
And frankly, I'm using scrap, so...
Yeah. You have more if you need it. And it'll be okay. I think the main thing we want to focus on is just having it where you can make it. I'm going to remove some of the details. Not many, though, so that you still get the detail feeling.
Yeah, I heard that. Bohemian Grove is why, not everything can be perfect. At least you're not doing it in Firelight like it would have been done. Oh, you want me to do it in Firelight? I can go get a candle.
No. Kobold, no. I want you to be sane, okay?
Grant, if you don't know what it is, look up Bohemian Grove. It is interesting. I'm pretty sure it's a gay club. I'm gonna be honest with you.
A gay club for a bunch of rich old dudes? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It sounds about right.
Because women aren't allowed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, women are not allowed on the premise. You have to be indoctrinated into it, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna get this one prepped and readied for you so that you have it, okay?
In case we need it. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Because I have all of the vectors
guys,
still.
Farley doesn't have faith in me.
Kobold, I'm gonna kick your ass. You know I have faith in you. I'm just doing this in case you need it, because I know that you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself for this. and I want to try and make it as smooth as I can.
I've also made
'Cause I-
this incredibly small.
Yeah, and you also made a very detailed piece, which for
That's why I've been
somebody
practicing tooling.
yeah, but you've been practicing for a relatively short time compared to
Well,
all
I mean,
the other
I
time that
knew
you have
how to
been
do
doing.
it before. I just wasn't
Right, but
any
I'm
good
saying
at
like
it.
comparatively.
Well,
Right.
I was never good at it ever.
Okay, so I'm removing that one. And that one. This guy can go, this guy can go. Because that still reads just fine. I'm also reducing the amount of lines on the rings around the
I'm gonna
like
be
the
honest with you.
star,
I
the
don't
scout.
think I can actually add the rings.
You don't think the rings are gonna work?
No, I'll be able to add the rings, but I won't. I don't think I'll be able to add the lines.
Okay, so I'll just remove those from this version.
What I'm
That's
probably
okay.
gonna do to make those is
A line, a stamp.
Yep.
Stamp it in. Well then, I will remove them for the reprint version, just in case. I have all the vectors, so it's really easy for me to remove and add in things. So, no stress, no worry.
Oh, I'm
You
already
got
stressed.
this. I know, Kobold, I know. But you're okay. We're all just hanging out, you're having some ouzo, you're, having a good time. Brokeback Mountain situation. Yeah, kinda. It's either very alpha... No, it's not very alpha male at all. It's... They called it a place to have intellectual conversations, where it was just a bunch of rich old white dudes. So...
I'm also not going to make the mistake I made on the holster. I will not be waxing this.
Yeah, because that removes a lot of the detail.
It smudged the detail. This might get mink oil at the most, but mink oil is
Okay.
not as waxy. It's oil.
Yeah, exactly, Plague Bunny, an old boys club. They had cigars, and they would drink, and they would spend like a week out there all together at their little party, and they would have food and hang out naked in the middle of the woods together. So yeah, I mean, you can connect the dots. Tegu said, guys, unfortunately I live in the future, and in the future it's extremely late. I wish you a very successful hat crafting and a
Well,
wonderful stream.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Tegu.
Thank you for stopping in.
We hope to see you again soon. Hopefully you can make it to the next stream. We do understand that it is very late for you, though. So yeah,
Yeah.
please get rest. There should be more manta ray stuff to 3D print. If there's not, it sounds like you're going to have to make it. Do you want me to simplify down the bear a bit? Because there's a lot of stuff going on in it.
I saw that already. I was looking at it. I was stressing about it. I'm not going to think about it until I get that far.
Okay. Well, for the reprint, I'm going to remove some of the details of it. Not a bunch, but enough where I think you'll be able to handle it.
As long as it still reads the same, that's fine. Even the wolf has a lot of detail to it.
Yeah, I can cut that down. That's totally fine.
For anybody who can't see something that's this big, what this pattern is I did a filigree, just a regular floral filigree. God, I just saw.
I'll post
how
the
much
pattern
detail's
in
on
the.
it. Yeah, post the pattern in stream related in our Discord channel, which you should join if you haven't already.
Yeah, the link's down below.
Should be if it still works. Anyway,
It is.
So what this is it's a filigree Western floral. But ever so often, there is a symbol. Starting on the left-hand side, moving towards the middle, and I'll leave the middle for last. There is the ranks of Cub Scouts. So you've got wolf, bear, and weebelow. And on the right side, we have the ranks of Boy Scouts. So starting with Scout, then Star, then Life, and then in the very center, I made a style of two of the highest ranks. You've got the highest rank of Cub Scouts, which was the Arrow of Light, and an eagle carrying that arrow, because the eagle is the highest rank of Boy Scouts. So, I know he's not in Boy Scouts anymore. I understand that. I'm not either, clearly. But, I don't know. I wanted something that was somewhat period correct, but also had a big meaning behind it when I give it to him. So he can look at this and go, holy shit, you made this. And then realize, holy shit, I know what that is. That's what I'm hoping for.
I think that's very sweet.
Also, I missed the first part of the stream. I fell asleep. Oh!
Oh, that's okay. You didn't miss too much.
You
It
didn't
was
miss
just
too
Cold setting
much.
up and grabbing some ouzo. You are fine. We're just glad you're here. So for the reprint, do you want me to add in the extra 2 inches on either side? Or you want me to just leave it and you can
Nah,
add
just
it?
leave it. I can just add them, because they're just going to be blank.
Okay. I think I'll reduce some of the detail in...
So forgive me if I don't stare at chat. I will answer questions best I can, or, talk. But I'm also, this is a lot of detail, and I'm really trying to focus. I'm trying to lock in just a bit.
Kobold is locked in, guys.
I'm trying to use the lingo, guys. Do I know what I'm saying? Probably not.
You're good.
As long as nobody corrects me, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Did he make a Photoshop of himself or something, Blister? That's funny. Where is this one? This is life. I need to simplify life for you.
I know.
I'm going to simplify
about it until I got there. Life has a lot going on. It's also quite
am worried
small.
about it.
It's about the size of a dime for me right now. Each one of the little symbols is about the size of a dime.
Right.
The bear
And
is
so
about the
I'm
size
just
of a
gonna-
quarter.
I'm gonna take that all the way down. We're gonna have it be very simple, okay? It'll still be what you want it to be.
The more
but
I
it's
drink,
gonna
the
be
easier
simple.
this becomes, and the worse it looks.
So maybe don't drink right now?
No.
Maybe that's the solution for you, Kobold?
No. Because it keeps me working.
Keeps you working.
Working. Yes.
Working. Remove those. That is silly.
What?
Oh, Blister's saying that she got jump scared by this thing where the VTuber she mods for's face had like 17 different things on it, and it was all jumbled around.
Oh.
It's in Tinkercad. So there was a bunch going on. I think I'm also just going to make these lines thicker on it to make it easier for you to see what you need. Yeah, I think that's better.
At least when I give this to him, he's gonna understand why it took me so long to get it for him. Because this was originally before Crimbo.
Crimbros. So, that is too much detail. That part is too much detail, so we'll simplify that down. These guys are too much. This thing is too much. Gonna go back to making Pokemon instead of shaped with the horns and a hat. That sounds like a good idea, Blister. Now, I have another option that I can do with regards to this, honey.
I'm listening.
I can not only simplify it, but I can also show you where imprints are supposed to be.
What do you mean?
Because you know how you said you were wondering if you should imprint the shapes? Like, have ones be more pushed in than others?
Oh, I'm already gonna have to manually do that anyway. The reason I was
I
talking
know,
about that
but I
was
was going
for
to show
the,
you where.
Oh, well, I mean, I know where. I
Okay.
do in fact know where. It's just, like,
Manually doing
unfortunately,
it.
yeah, everything's gonna be 100% manual to do it, unfortunately.
You're driving on manual?
Hands wet on the wheel.
Kobold's doing stick shift, guys. I don't know if that was the correct thing to say.
I'm doing a stick shift.
Yeah, I think that was maybe not the right thing for me to say.
Okay. That's the first portion of it. Okay. On to the wolf.
I am definitely simplifying the eagle. That is too much. I understand it's bigger, but... Heads up in the air, motherfuckers. This is, mother stickers, this is an F-up. That's funny. Okay, why is this mirrored? I don't need this to be mirrored. Where is the mirror? Who is mirrored? Why are you mirrored? Where the fuck is the mirror? There it is. No mirror. The arrow should be fine. That's got enough to it that I think you'll be okay. Enough space on it anyway that you'll be okay. Simplify down the eagle. Because it'll still definitely read as an eagle even without some of these excess feathers that I put in. And I did post the full thing on the Discord in the stream chat. It just uploaded. It is in fact so big that you will likely have to open it in browser to view all of the things. So I apologize for that, but just be aware
I don't normally
that's the
do
only way you'll
art,
be able to
but
zoom
when I
in.
do, it looks like that.
And it's extra.
It's, yeah. Yeah, I don't do art a lot. That's
It's
why.
extra. If you want anything like this on a commission, it is extra. Because you are also paying my wage for having to vector everything.
That is true.
Let's see. Some of these feathers can be cooled down. That guy. I think the big loops here should be fine. That should be fine. This wing is okay. The face.
As if I get a commission anyway.
Why not?
I rarely get
You're cool.
commissions.
You don't market yourself and you don't have a commission site. You have to market yourself, Kobold.
That's not the reason.
Kobold. What is the reason then, according to you?
Well, isn't it obvious?
Don't you dare say it's because you're not good enough.
Nobody likes my work. It's all terrible.
Bitch, we have like 171 people now. People like your work.
People like hanging
They would like
out.
to see more of it. No, people like your work.
Nah.
Guys, Kobold's being a dingus.
Nah.
Set him straight. Tell him what for.
Nah.
You serve a very, very specific niche. People think you are very cool. they do like your work, and they enjoy seeing your projects when you finish them. They like being here for the process. Do not discount yourself a kobold.
By the way, I just want to let you know, I'm fucking sweating doing this wolf.
I know.
Like, I'm actually, like, actively sweating.
I can smell it. I know.
Oh, excuse me?
That's fine. This can be cut back. These guys can be cut back. And maybe just the outline shape here. He needs a motivational speech. Loser! You're a loser! Do you feel sorry for yourself? Hi, Tori! Welcome back. I'm glad I get to meet you when I'm actually here verbally.
That's weird to think that we're on the TV right now.
Yeah, we're on the big screen, babes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you like me now? I made it. I'm on TV.
Wow.
Hi, Ma! No.
No. I hope she's not watching.
She probably is. She says she isn't, but she probably is.
How are you doing, Tori? It is good to see you. We hope that you and Seth are doing great tonight. I made it. And that means all of you are TV people too, because you are in our comments. Yeah. You too are on the TV, and we are saying hello. We are communicating. You're doing taxes! I did mine at the beginning of the month, and I still have not received my taxes. On the bright side, on the bright side, I don't owe anything this year. I actually am getting money back. As an independent artist, self-employed, that is extremely rare. So, have to fight with Dollar General for your W-2s. Oh no!
That's absolutely fair.
Well, I had to fight with the IRS free file system, which, if none of you have to deal with, and I hope none of you do, does not do any of the things for you, and in fact, leaves you on your own for a lot of it, so you have to manually file in everything. And if you mess up, you go straight to jail.
Tax time.
Tax time.
How much do I owe? Secret. Why?
Yes.
$600?
Jail.
Oh.
Well,
Fucking love that meme.
it's silly. Remember, kids, don't mess with the IRS. Even the Joker wouldn't mess with them.
Straight up, the Joker doesn't even fuck with the IRS.
Are you insane? They're the IRS!
I'll fight Batman, but the IRS!
Are you crazy? Do your taxes. Please, for
Don't
your
go
own
to jail! Don't go to
sake.
jail!
Yeah. Jail is expensive.
It actually is.
They are literally the reason Al Capone went to jail. Exactly.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Ray. Good evening
Hello.
from Mississippi. Well, good evening from the West Coast from us. We hope that you are doing well. Welcome to Kobold's Burrow. We are
Struggling.
Yeah, we are struggling today. Kobold, our resident leatherworker, is the little guy you see on the bottom right. I am the bunny person you see on the bottom left. What we like to do here is Kobold here likes to do leatherwork, smithing, smelting, 3D armor. We do casting. We do tactical fishing weights, all on stream for your enjoyment.
Kind of.
It is a Western floral design. We have posted the full-sized version on our Discord, which is located down in the description below. Kobold was the one who did the initial design for it, and I did the vectors. If you enjoy what you see, or you feel like this might be a good place for you, feel free to drop a subscribe, and please remember to hit the bell if you'd like to know when we are streaming. Anyway, professional side over, we're very glad to have you. Hello.
Yeah,
I
I don't
go into
normally know how to
autopilot
do
on
that. Normally, I work and I drink on stream.
And I read the chat for him when it becomes too hard for him to read.
And no, it is Sheridan style floral, not Celtic. But I have done Celtic design before.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something that I might have nearby.
I don't know that you have any of your modern ones that you did. Tori said, "This is the only stream I even pay attention to. You guys are so fun to hang out with." Well, we're glad you're here. You and Seth are both good people, and we're always glad to have you.
Also, the fire dancing shit's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are very cool. Do you happen to do craft work like this, Ray? I assume you must be at least somewhere in the crafting
or
side
interested
of
in
things.
starting, maybe.
Yeah. Or interested in antique firearms, perhaps. Kobold is also one for those. We just finished a holster for some of his black powder pistols. I say some because it fits for multiple of them. It's very cool. Ray says, "I gotta make a belt for my daughter. Been doing leather since 2020. Awesome!
Ah, okay. What kind of belt are you looking for? Because I...
Nice.
God, I don't want to do the belt streams.
We have many belt
Because I
streams
have
left.
a particular design that I've been making that's...
It's taking him forever just because of the material he ended up having to use on it. He accidentally bought suede. And suede, unfortunately, turned out to not be very fun to
no,
use.
I don't particularly like using suede, personally. That's just a personal gripe. It's good for what it is, it's just not for me.
Nope.
Simple as that. I just don't care for it. Oh boy.
And for information as to what I am doing, I am creating a second, more simplified version of this design, just in case Kobold finds this one too
I have gotten
hard to do.
this far
You're working
in
on
all
it.
this time.
It's okay.
And I'm so worried to pull this sticker up and see that it's like
None of it's transferred.
it's like all like wildly out of place.
No, it'll be fine.
The poor wolf
Ray
looks like he's
says-
got a like a dent in his
Well,
forehead.
if it's taped in place, it won't look like that.
Except I'm cutting it.
Ray says, "Tooling leather floral design with her name in it. That's super cool."
Yeah.
Well, if you're ever
Tooling is
interested in
not
sharing.
really my forte.
No, he's
I
just
haven't
getting
done it
started.
in quite a long time. Well, I've done it before. It's just not. I've never been confident in it, I guess is a way to say it. So,
Yeah,
if you're good at doing tooling, stick with it.
that's awesome.
Even if you're not, stick with it. You will get eventually. I hope. I will eventually.
You will. Also, for reference, Kobold has been doing leather work for how long now, honey?
About 22 years.
Yeah. He-
Not, like, professionally until about 2017.
Yeah. I think I need to leave those lines in the star one, or in the scout for the feathers. But I have the simplified ready for whenever you need it. If you need it. If you end up not needing it, that's okay too. I just wanted to have that prepped just in case. Or just in case. That's a hard thing to say. Just in case.
Whose case?
Your case.
I don't have a case.
I'm always on your case.
Whew.
It's a pricey hobby. It very much is.
I don't even want to talk about how much I just spent today to replenish.
Oh. We'll have lots of new things to work on, like the gloves you need to make.
I have 2 sets of gloves I have to make, yeah.
You did
Similar-
get a commission.
Well, yeah, well, kinda.
It is a commission. You
Kinda.
got money for work.
Kinda.
That is a commission, Kobold.
Kinda. It's
Always
heavily
downsizing
discounted.
yourself. I know, but it's.
I also have a
to
fucking
advertise.
backpack I have to make, which the guy has still not
Yes.
given me the sizes, and I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to. If he doesn't give me the sizes, I don't have to start the project just yet.
That's fair.
How do I price my work? Very cheap.
I
and
price
then
his
Farley
work.
yells at me.
I price his work
Because
because
I
he does not
don't-
know his own worth.
I do not value my work, apparently.
No, you are bad at pricing your own work. I have to constantly remind him that these things have material costs that you have to factor in, and if you're only getting the material cost back, it's not good for you because you don't get anything out of it, and you've spent 40 plus hours on a project for somebody that you essentially have not gotten paid for. Please be sure to price your work right. You need to think about the amount of time you put in, you need to think about the amount of materials that you are using, as well as an overhead cost so that you can make additional. That comes from... Don't you do that. That comes from me being a... I've been a freelance artist on commission for the past, 17 years. I did our character models here that you see on the screen. I do all kinds of illustration work. My stuff's linked down below if you're interested. But if you're interested in sharing your leather work, which we would love to see,
We have a
feel free to hop
projects
into our
tab.
Discord. We have a projects tab. And we're just a fun place to be. Need to save this as a
Failure safe payment. No,
PNG.
that's too much work.
Hatband simplified.
Oh.
Let's see. Can I revert this? Revert. Continue. There we go. Reverted back to where it was. Did not. Well, I have the full version anyway, so it's fine. You don't need me to redo the full version, so that's okay.
Oh.
I can send that over to you whenever you need it, if you need it.
I don't at the moment.
Awesome. Yeah, we'd love to see it. Majority of the projects that Kobold has done have all been through our live streams here, or at least since we started the channel.
There's plenty that were before then.
Yes, absolutely a ton of them were before that. For Halloween last year, we ended up making a...
I'll get him.
we made Steven, our favorite
Steven.
facehugger.
The facehugger, who is a wearable mask.
Yeah, he's really sick. He looks super cool on the face. He covers up, the entire bottom half of your face, Bane style. It's really cool.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Oh, yeah! You weren't in, when we did the Mando armor, Seth. That was the
Oh,
only
yeah,
one
we
that we've
did
done
Mandalorian
so
armor.
far. That was the only one we've done so far of our 3D printed armor and stuff, but that is another thing that
That
we
was a
do.
custom-made Mandalorian armor set.
Yeah, I tend to do the modeling for our 3D printed stuff, and then Kobold
Farley is a
prints
much
it.
better modeler than I am. But I'm
My
learning.
brain works different. my brain's different than yours, to be fair.
Yeah, you got mad at me the way that I was modeling. But this makes sense to me.
You just make it harder on yourself, and that's the part that I was like, oh.
No, I
Kobold's
just
a big fan of Alien.
love Alien.
I'm a model. I 3D model everything, I'll say. I do have artist hands, very true. Well, and so I've got a thing. I don't know if anybody here would know about it. I'm pretty sure some of you do, but aphantasia, where you don't see anything in your brain. I also don't hear anything in my brain. So it's hard to be an artist when you can't do that. I I figured out modeling because I can. The way I described it to Kobold is I can feel out where the curves of a thing should be.
Yeah, I don't
in
get
my
that.
head. I can't see it, but I can feel where all the curves are.
Yeah, I don't
And I
understand.
agree. I agree with Seth and Ray. Stay with Tinker. You seem to be enjoying it, and I would hate for you to move to Blender and then
Blender
despise modeling.
sucks! If you know Tinker, use Tinker!
I mean, if you're interested in learning Blender, I can teach you, but if it comes down to like utilizing
Oh,
what you're
Plague
comfortable
Bunny,
with,
same.
stick with Tinker.
Same. Brain never stops.
Yeah.
I've got about 1,000 projects at once.
Kobold's got
Case
the,
in point! The list!
Yeah. Kobold's got the brain bees. One time when he was a child, a strange, scraggly old man asked for his attention, and it was over at
And then
that point.
vanished. Fucking Faye.
The Fae. You're the same as Kobold, Ray. You can 3D imagine a thing in your brain.
Yes.
Kobold can take apart.
The best way that I can describe it, and it's so bizarre, like, the best way I can explain it is, there's a scene in a very old Disney movie, with, oh god, I don't remember which actor it is. She was in Parent Trap. It's not a Band of Vines. Anyway, Herbie the Love Bug. Or not Herbie the Love Bug, but Herbie. No.
One
the
of
newest,
the sequels.
the newest sequel of Herbie, because they haven't done a Herbie in a long time. Lindsay Lohan, yeah, that one. So there's a scene in that where you can follow stepping on the gas pedal and it goes into the engine and then like it breaks down the engine and everything separates and then comes back together. That is something that I can physically do in my brain at any point in time. So if I want to figure out how
And
something
in your brain,
works,
it's like a room.
I can kind of figure out, okay, well, I kind of know what this does, and then I can take it apart essentially in a room. Somebody else said Mind Palace, and I guess I don't know what that means, but I guess.
That's why you love working on cars, Tori. What kind of cars? Kobold likes classic cars. We have several. I could turn into his car, but I will not do so out of respect for Kobold.
58 Rambler, well, 57 actually. Rambler Cross
Rambler
Country
Cross
Wagon, 51 Styline Deluxe, 70 GMC. Essentially, it's a C10. Had a 73 Nova, had a 56 Pontiac. Got rid of both of those, thankfully. Had a Porsche 914 at one point. Got
Not
rid
the
of
good
that.
Porsche.
No.
Not the good Porsche.
No. A couple of Volkswagen
You just blew the
Beetles.
engine in Tori's truck? Oh no!
What kind of truck?
What kind of truck? Kobold knows how to lobotomize a car.
Yeah, but
He
only well, I do, but also you can't do that in most states that have smog.
no. A Ram 1500. Damn.
What year?
Is it a newer one or is it an older one? If it's an older one, you might be
Woo!
okay.
260.
1980s Datsun 260. Nice.
260.
It dropped a valve in the 4.7 V8. It's a 2012. Oh, that might be tough.
Dropping a valve. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, that means you got the whole top end needs to be done if you didn't damage anything internally. Well,
the
outside
260 is very cute.
260.
It's not
Is
one
that
that
the
I
pickup
want.
truck?
It's the Fair Lady. I'll send you a picture on.
I don't know the 260 that. Maybe I do.
There you go. It was also called the Nissan Fair Lady Z.
Oh, really? They did one between the 240 and the
That's cool.
280. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was mostly.
I guess that makes sense.
mostly
actually-
Japanese release. Yeah. I have one of those cars that I want, but Kobold thinks it's a shitbox.
I don't think the car that you want is a shitbox. That's just the term that you call old Japanese cars.
I want the Datsun Cherry. I really
What's
want.
the American version?
There wasn't.
There's always one. Just like they didn't make the Sunbeam, but they did. It's just called something else and slightly different for the American market.
I'll try and see if I can find it.
Is it Sunbeam? Am I thinking the right one? Sunny, not Sunbeam. Sunny. The Nissan Sunny is essentially the same as a the old Sentras.
Let's see. They brought the Fair Lady over for us.
300
we
ZX,
got-
yeah, that one I remember.
Ooh.
The ZXs, but I didn't know really about 260s. That's interesting.
So it was a Pulsar in
Pulsar.
Japan.
No, we had Pulsars here too.
Yeah, hold on. Fourth generation, was it the N12? It might have been the N12. Cherry Europe. Let's see, did they have...
Cherry's probably the European
Right.
name for it, just like Sunny was the European name for it.
They don't have any assemblies in the US.
What about Canada?
Mainly sold in Europe.
What about Canada?
I'm looking.
Just a thought.
I'm looking.
Canada has a lot of shit that we don't, especially Ford.
Yeah, I don't know. I could look, but
Hell,
I'm
my
just
Rambler
saying.
technically lived most of its life in Canada. Which is
You
why
had a
it's so fucked up.
280ZX T-top. What happened to it? You had to get rid of it, or it just
Probably
died
leaked
out?
like a sieve.
Seth said he wants a Chevy Tornado.
Tornado.
Tornado. Tornado. Same thing. Chevy Tornado.
Want a banana car?
You want a banana car
You
blister?
can have
That's
a banana
fair.
car.
You could 3D print a banana car. It blew a head gasket. Oh.
That sounds like Datsun.
Tori said the Sylvia was the Japanese-only version of the GTR we never got. Oh. I'll post a picture of the Cherry that I'm into that I will never get. I think the worst thing is the only reason I know about it was there was a car.
Say never, and never means no.
I love you. Shush. But there was a place up the road from me that had a car out in the front yard, and it was $800, and I saw it every.
And I told you to go and talk
Day.
to him, and I was gonna help you pay for it.
I did not have $800.
I told
And
you
then when I finally
was
had
gonna
gotten-
help you get it.
I know, but when you had said that, and when I had brought it up to you, the next time I had drove past, it was gone. That's why I never went and talked to them, because it was gone.
I'd have gone out that day.
It was like midnight when I talked to you.
Yeah, I know. I still would have gone out. I'd have knocked on dude's door.
Kobold.
Be like, listen,
Kobold,
I know
you
what
know
time it
the
is, but I
area
want
I
this
live in.
car.
Kobold. You know time is. You know the area I live in. That would not have worked. What's the dream car, though? That's mine. honestly. I don't have many cars that I like. Kobold has a list.
I have a
Kobold has
list of cars that I would
he
like to
wants.
own in my lifetime. Actually, the cross country is one of them. Dream car. If I had to pick one out of my list.
I'll post the car in
A
Stream
58
Related
Plymouth
so that people
Belvedere.
can see mine.
Would be my dream car.
Yeah. I like old school Bentleys.
I
but
will
I'd
never
get
ever
one of
get
those.
either that or an E-Type Jag, but again, I'm never gonna get either of those.
What about the Porsche 911?
I'm not a big fan of Porsches.
Well, wasn't there like a Porsche that you wanted, and was it a Porsche or was it?
No,
There was one
I wanted
that
the
you
poor.
wanted
I
that
call it. I wanted a poor man's Porsche at one point. I wanted to get a Carmen Ghia.
Oh. Tori said, "I want a Rolls Royce Phantom." Rolls Royce are
God.
very
Okay,
sick.
stop. Dream car. Real talk. Dream car. Without a
Killdozer.
doubt, those are. No, wait. Excuse me. That's doable. We can do that. No, I'm just saying. No. So, I'm gonna be straight up. 39 Duesenberg Phantom.
But you can't get those because they're all
They're all Nazi cars. They're Nazi
unfortunately
cars.
tainted.
Well, they were converted. Or not Phantom. I'm sorry. I read Rolls Royce Phantom. Wasn't the Phantom a Hold on. Wasn't the Phantom a concept car?
Yes. I think.
Wait, it's not wrong? Hold on. Wait, am I not wrong? I could have swore. Hold on, I have to look it up. Is it a Phantom? I think it is. But I don't want the convertible version.
Rolls Royce Phantom was a thing. Let's see.
I want the touring version.
You no, the Phantom part was wrong.
Yeah, I think it's just.
Oh no, it was correct. Phantom, but it's spelled with an F.
Yeah.
Phantom. What year of the Duesenberg Phantom? 39.
39.
Okay, I'll post that in the
Yeah.
thing so people can see.
Yeah.
It's a sick looking car. That's the concept though.
Yeah, that's a concept car. The real one is a boat tail. The Simeon, the Coupe Simeon Midnight Ghost, is the closest they got to it. Also 1939 Duesenberg. That's where I got them mixed up. The Phantom was concept car. Love that concept car. But the actual car is the 1939 Duesenberg Coupe Simon.
Yeah, that thing looks crazy. What the fuck is that?
I would literally give my arm and leg for that car. If it was not a stick shift. Because I need I need all my appendages to actually drive said vehicle.
Welcome in, Crummy. We're talking about people's
We're talking about cars.
cars. One of Kobold's favorite pastimes. Plague Bunny says, as far as antique cars, I love the 1937 Tableau Lego. Let's see.
I mean, I got a list of cars that I want to own at some point. I've actually bought quite a few of the cars that I've wanted. And these are cars that I'm okay with giving up eventually. It's just I want to own them at some point.
That thing is crazy, Plague Bunny. I'm sending it to you, honey, so that you can...
I'm familiar with the car. But,
I know.
But you are not wrong.
The Talbot Lego?
Yeah. I'm very familiar with it. I'm actually pretty sure that
Isn't that
Spy
a
Fox's car was designed off of that vehicle.
Studebakers.
I love Studebakers. I love me a good bullet nose. They are ugly cars, though. Henry J, not a big fan. My dad loved them. I do not like them. I think they look like pugs.
What about Opals?
My dad had an Opel GT as well.
Ugly car.
Yeah.
VCR said, fun. I just came across an FJ45 recently. What is that?
That I don't know.
FJ45 car.
Let's see. Well, as far as military vehicles go,
It's an old Jeep pickup.
that's what I'm assuming. It's a military vehicle based on the numbers. As far as military vehicles go, I have one that I want to own. I want a troop carrier.
You have
I
talked
want
about
a
that for years now.
1973 or newer, or older, I mean, between 69 and 73, model, what is it? Oh god, M35A2. An M35, I think. I want the troop carrier variant though. I don't want the water truck. I don't want the mobile command. I don't want a bobbed deuce. I want a full deuce, 2.5 ton vehicle. I want to convert it into an RV.
I cannot let you have that car though, Kobold.
Why not?
And you know why. You'll just drive over other cars.
No, I won't, because the only thing that fits it is fucking tractor tires and they're biplies. The vehicle will. I won't. No, I will not do that.
Somebody turned one into a camper.
And you're right. Opals are just European Chevys, but they're also a lot cheaper than American Chevys.
Opal is now Stellantis. What the fuck is a Stellantis?
Funny story about a 68 Mercury Cougar. I may or may not have owned one of those at some point. And I may or may not have sold said vehicle as well. Fun car! Also,
It's just the Magic the Gathering card over,
also Mavericks.
all over again.
Many Mavericks. I think Maverick is a better vehicle than the Mustang any day. Just better suspension all over. They don't hit as many things.
What would Kobold do if he legally bought a tank?
Funny story, I almost bought a tank once.
Yeah, you did almost.
I almost bought a tank. I didn't have $3,000 available to me.
Thought about it.
I almost figured it out, and then I thought, nah, I can't drive it on streets because tank treads aren't legal.
But what if you just took off the
Yeah,
plates and added in
more
wheels?
Kobold lore. I almost bought a tank once.
Can't legally own it. You can legally own a tank. You just
You
can't
can
shoot
legally own a tank, and it doesn't even have to be deactivated. And you can shoot them if you get a permit.
it. You know, we have a big military surplus thing right up the road from me.
You want to look and see if they got M35s for less than 10 grand?
No, I'm not. I'm not letting you do that.
I'm gonna buy one eventually.
We eventually is fine. We don't have room. When you have your big ass garage, we can do that.
What do you mean? I'm parking that shit right up front.
BCR
Cougar is
said
a
the
statement
Cougar is
piece.
such a statement.
But you know what else is a statement piece? Fucking, a Buick Boat Tail Riviera.
You like boat cars
I
a
want
lot.
a Boat Tail Riviera so bad. Those are definitely acquirable. And I just haven't committed to it. I haven't found one that I willingly want to fix.
If you own a tank, all your neighbors will like you because they're afraid of you. Semantics.
That is good life advice.
I like. Kobold will never let me get a hearse. I like the look of hearses.
I'm sorry,
but Kobold will never let me get one.
I don't like the concept of death.
Kobold is
sitting in my
deathly
front yard.
afraid of ghosts.
I'm afraid of ghosts, but I'm not afraid of death, which is weird to say.
Okay, but what if it's a never used one? One that was never saw action.
How can you prove that to me?
Fresh off the lot.
Actually, the Ghostbusters car was an ambulance, not a hearse.
All ambulances are hearses at some point.
You shut the fuck up.
Sorry, was that too much? VCR said the boat tail is the one thing that says daddy as far as cars go. Damn. I like unique cars. I like unique cars, and Kobold does not like the cars that I like.
You don't like the cars I like. I
Googling
don't know
type.
what I just knocked down.
It sounded like a metal plate. Was it the dog fence?
It hit the dog bowl, but I still don't know what fell down.
Don't worry, everybody. It was just the dragon's gong. It's fine.
Oh, it was a hole punch. Okay, I'll get it later.
So sorry for it being loud, guys. Kobold did not intend to have that fall. Metal pipe sound effect. No, there is no dog. There used to be dogs. Eventually there will be other dog. But,
I used to have a
yeah,
dog.
sorry about the noise, everybody.
Unfortunately, dog
Well, currently,
passed during COVID.
COVID.
So, cancer.
Well, the dog bowl is still around because he uses it to dye the leather.
I also use a dog bowl to dye leather because it's a metal tin that doesn't get stained easily.
Yeah. Night Ray, thanks for joining in. We were glad to have you.
Yeah.
Hope we get to see you again.
Absolutely. And you should subscribe so you can catch up with us because there's probably going to be another one of these because I'm going incredibly slow.
Yeah, we stream Tuesdays and Thursdays,
And
7
Mondays for
p.m.
games.
PST.
We play
Yeah,
video
7:30
games too,
p.m.
occasionally.
PST.
I'm not a good gamer.
No, Kobold is an angry gamer.
Wait till we play Call of Duty. Farley won't let me.
No. I told you my standing on that.
We'll never see it, chat. We'll never get to 2,000 subs. Farley's gonna make sure of it.
I will unsub all of my subs just to make... Nah. But, yeah, I don't know.
Chat, if you can get us to 2,000 subs right now, I will call out sick and we'll do an all-night Call of Duty stream with Farley.
I don't have it downloaded. It'll not be downloaded until, like, 3
Tomorrow.
weeks from now. As far as stream cars go, Tori, I mean, honestly, that Nissan Cherry is, like, the only one I got in my head right now, but... I did like the old Bentleys quite a bit. I saw a book about them.
1983 DeLorean.
You want a DeLorean?
I want a
very bad.
DMC-13 so
I don't think
fucking
you'd like
bad.
to drive it though.
Only if it's the stick shift. Because the stick shift is actually like a Chevy transmission, and I know it's not gonna just explode on me. Because the automatics were Ford transmissions.
Honestly, a 1924 Bentley would be kind of cool.
We don't have Bentley money.
It's a 1924 car. It's...
Listen, Tori, let me have my leaky bucket, okay? I don't even want it to look like the Back to the Future one. I just want a standard, bog standard, run-of-the-mill DeLorean.
Seth said I want a truck-sized DeLorean.
You mean a Tesla truck?
No. Ew. No.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't recommend it.
1931
They're kinda
Willys
ugly.
Night model. What is that?
And they explode.
That's cute. 1939 Lincoln Zephyr.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a fucking dream car.
Kobold not beating the time traveler allegations. Very true.
What do you mean? Okay, just because all the cars that I like are from the 30s doesn't mean anything. I also enjoy a 1927 Model AA pickup truck, which I want.
Of
at
course
some
you
point.
do. The Eustace Bags truck.
I want the Eustace Bags truck.
You want Zeus to come honking at your door.
I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to relearn how to fix fucking because they don't have standard distributors. They've got I've been
Old
drinking.
school.
I can't remember what it's called.
I would have 30. Oh my god, a Lincoln Mark 6 to Mark 8. That's what Tori said. I want a 30-foot long two-door car.
Tucker Torpedo or, oh god, what is it? Something Scarab. Stout Scarab.
Stout Scarab.
Both of those are very
I
rare
disagree.
cars.
I disagree. I do not like him, Sam.
You don't
I
like
am.
the
He has
Stout?
weird side seats.
Just look how you open the trunk, though. It's got little scarab wings. It's a bus.
VCR wants the Oscar Mayer Wiener bus.
You know,
Oh my god, that's so stupid. I have to send that to Kobold.
What?
That's great.
okay, so
Hold
funny
on.
story about the Oscar Mayer Wiener. Oscar Mayer Wiener truck.
Seth sent this beauty.
There was one for sale in my area when I was growing up, and I remember seeing it for sale for like $600 or $700. It was not a lot. I'm pretty sure it's not the original one, but it was an Oscar Mayer Wiener like bus truck thing.
Holden Astra. That might be.
What kind of mail truck, Lister?
never heard
Because
of
the old you can get a lot of the older ones that look kind of like Jeeps for pretty cheap. I hate that. I hate that mail truck.
That's what Seth posted.
Like, no, give me that old AMC trucks any day of the week. I don't want that. Like, give me that Eagle motor. That shit is unkillable.
It's the car your grandpa invented? That's crazy.
Your grandpa invented that?
Oh, invented that. Custom Nathan GT. That's cool.
Whose grandpa invented that?
Not that weird truck thingy. This. Hold
The
on.
old
If-
mail truck is a Chevy S10? No, it's not. It's an AMC.
No, clearly it's a Nash.
Basically, it's the same motor. They're running the old Rebel motors. All of them. 316s.
Tori's grandpa invented this guy. The one I just sent you. Or were you saying
Oh!
he invented the...
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
pretty.
The HMV trucks are S10s? Really? That's wild.
HMV trucks or S10s? Which? Wait, hold on.
The mail trucks.
No.
I'm never going to find the car I like.
HMV mail truck.
Gramps invented Le Mans car. That's crazy. That thing looks so cool. I sent it to Kobold.
It was a mix between Grumman and General Motors. Grumman was originally American Motors, which is AMC. And it doesn't surprise me, AMC used a bunch of Ford, Chevy, and Dodge parts. So Grumman was made specifically for the government. So it is literally an AMC. It might be an S10 chassis, but it is an it's not a Chevy V8. It is a if they had the inline sixes, it would have been the 1.95 L head or the 316 AMC Rebel.
I don't have 10 grand to spend on a Nissan Cherry.
Yet.
Well, 10 plus grand.
Far yet.
Yeah, the Micra's cute.
We can do.
I could do a Micra. But it would have to get shipped to me.
All right, you got me there. The rolling chassis very, very well could be an S10. Again, AMC used a lot of everyone else's parts because they were free.
VCR, I know nothing about cars. Forgive me. Kobold is the car guy. he is. We
I
have
know
many
far too
cars.
much about cubic inch and specifically AMCs. I'm an AMC guy. I like that dirty car. It's the Frankenstein of the car world. It started with Hudson and Nash Motor Nash Motor Coach Company, and then switched to AMC when they merged, and then AMC was bought by the Dodge brothers and was turned into Jeep. So when you see Jeeps on the road, they're actually Nashes, technically. A lot of the parts from my 58 Nash are actually from a 90s Jeep because they fit, because they're leftover parts. And some of them are Chevy parts, and the windshield wipers are from a Dodge. And the windshield wiper motor is from a Chevy.
Blister said it's the Hudson guy from the Cars movies? Yeah.
Hudson, yeah. So Hudson Hornet's a real car. That particular model was a 51.
Yeah.
It was either a 49 or a 51. They looked identical.
Dodges, Jeeps, etc. Such trash now. Yeah.
I mean, to be real with you, it sucks because AMC had such a legendary history. If you ever show anyone a Rambler or a Nash, they immediately, especially old people, if you even talk about it, they go, wow, those were the best cars. They were reliable. The problem with the company, they went out of business basically because they couldn't maintain parts because they were all the best parts from all these different companies like Ford, Dodge, and Chevy. But also, they didn't have a lot of repeat customers because the damn cars didn't break down.
Nash
Can confirm, my Nash, when I brought it home, had some fucked up wiring because it was owned by a hoarder and I think he had paranoia. As soon as I fixed the wiring, it started on at least 70-year-old gas. Just fine. Smelled horrible, but it ran. That shouldn't be possible.
Yes, actually, the Nash Healey is related to the Nash Rambler.
Yes, it is. That was a British
luxury car variety.
Well, luxury car is. They were trying to branch out. Funny story. The Russians really liked the American Motors cars during the Cold War, which is why a lot of the early Americans look. The car is actually called American. Looked a lot like the Lada.
I like the shitty little Ladas. Then Lee La Coca came around. La Cocha? Lee La Cocha? Is it La Cocha? La Coca?
I don't know that one.
Developed Ford Mustang, Continental Mark III, and Ford Pinto for the Ford Motor Company.
Who developed a Pinto?
Lee La Coca. La Cocha? He was an automaker.
Oh. He liked making fireballs. I get it.
If you take apart a car and put it back together enough times, you'll eventually have enough spare parts to build a second.
This is true.
VCR said, I knew a guy who had an 88 Power Wagon Dodge. That thing was a beast. Same for pre-88 Jeeps.
I almost bought when I was looking for my first purchased car, I should say. Not like from a dealership. One of the dealerships near me actually had a 67 Power Wagon for sale. And I tried so hard to buy it. It had a for sale sign in it. And the guy was like, oh, we're not actually selling it. It's just for the lot. And I was like, what do you mean you're not actually... Why do you have a sale sign in it? And then he tried to sell me a Volkswagen Beetle for like 10 grand. And the pans were rusted to beyond belief. And I was just like, nah, I'm good.
Why?
Scammer.
La Coca.
Cocaine.
Head of Dodge in the 80s and ruined the company. Oh, gotcha. And then he went on to make the Pinto. Gotcha.
That does not surprise me.
Blister said, maybe that's why Cybertrucks suck, because they want people to keep repairing it, or Elon Musk just sucks at making cars. I think it's the second one.
I think it's the second one.
Astrovan.
Because they came off the lot broken.
And rusty.
A lot of them did, yeah. Well, okay, they're not stainless steel. They're just steel. With a really shitty coating on them. Like, even DeLorean got that right, and the guy was hopped up on cocaine. I mean... you can... Come on!
Cocaine! Sylvia's not bad. 3 years ago it was sold. Oh, there's none. There's none. Everything is sold. Everything was posted like 3+ years ago. Oh, I can't find the car I like, and it just makes me sad.
You can, but it's gonna cost
Kobold,
you.
I think your t-shirt's about done.
Oh, did someone see my t-shirt? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, it's
Kobold.
not. It's a comfortable shirt, okay, in my defense. And it's not worn out. It's
No,
battery,
it's just battery
acid.
acid.
I had an issue.
Dr. Roxo is a legend. Very true. But yeah, no, Kobold,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be real with you.
all of his shirts look
Battery
like
acid
that.
hurts.
All of his shirts look like that.
That's a different kind of burning. If you can avoid getting battery acid on yourself, please do that.
All of Kobold's shirts are very holy like that.
No, they're not. Don't lie to the people. Some of them have stains.
All of his shirts are like that, guys.
Look, t-shirts are expensive, okay?
That is incorrect. You can get 75 for like $5 at Costco.
Do I look like I have Costco money?
Bitch, you go to Costco every week. I know you!
It's to gawk at the eggs that I can't have.
Eggs are expensive here too, to be
Bro,
fair.
why are eggs a luxury item now? Never did I think that egg salad would cost me fucking $35. Fucking rich people food now.
Lee was responsible for the Mustang. However, when it came to Dodge, he started trying to figure out how to cut costs, and it affected the products. He was the whole problem.
Fucking pencil
That's
pusher.
why you got chickens. That's fair. We should look into having a couple chickens.
I don't want chickens.
Quails are nice. Quails are nice, but we won't be able to.
What do you mean? They don't just die randomly, do they?
Oh my god, babe. They win every Darwin Award. When they are... Hold on. I
When
want
they're
to
upset,
impress
they
this...
just kind of kill themselves. I know.
Honey. Well, no. I want to impress this upon you. When they are chicks, when quails are chicks, you have to put rocks in the bottom of their water bowl or else they will drown themselves.
These seem like my kind of birds.
I love them. They're little and wacky little guys, but they're so fragile and they'll die at everything. You look at them wrong and they die. Like, I don't... Yeah, but quails are a special kind of that. Like, chickens can at least, like, live? Oh, yeah, turkeys do that. Turkeys do look up in the rain and drown themselves. You have to be really careful. We can do quails, but I don't want to have them outside all the time. I feel like that would be bad.
What about a huevos?
A wibble. We can't own them. Those are ptarmigans. They're native birds. We can't own them.
They're native to California?
Not to California, to Alaska.
Then you can probably own them.
Ptarmigan. A wibble. A wibble bird.
There are a shit ton of quails in my area.
Willow ptarmigan. Can you own? Can you own willow? No, willow ptarmigans.
Chat, I messed up and I'm just going with it.
Okay. Owning willow ptarmigans as pets is generally not recommended and often illegal in many places.
It's California, it's illegal. You don't even need to look it up. Everything's illegal here.
I wanna check. I wanna check.
Everything is
because
illegal here. We can't even own crows.
protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. You can't possess them even though they're just the dumbest little snowballs. I'm posting a picture in stream related chat because
I need
oh
a
my
chair.
God.
My chair is so
They're just-
loud.
Yes, you do. That's what I fucking said. Well, oh yeah, the Iman Kamani, they're crazy. It's a type of chicken, honey. I don't know if you know about them.
The black ones, right? With all
They
the,
are.
with all the fuzz.
Yeah, they're entirely black, and their meat and bones are also entirely
They're blue,
black.
blue bones.
Yeah. Who gave a snowball head and feet? Something did. I don't know who, but I love them, and they make a funny little awebo noise, and they're pretty great.
Why
I'll
weren't they called
grab
awebos?
source. Locally, they're known as awebos, but they're technically called the willow ptarmigans.
Yeah, well, who the hell called them that? Somebody who's deaf, clearly.
Stupid white people.
You can't say
I
that.
am when I can say that. Awebo. He's also got funny little colorful eyebrows. I am Kamani. Yeah, I thought so. I knew what you were talking about though, Tori. We're good. Oh, label. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. And they got such fluffy little feets. I fucking love them. They're so silly. They're just little guys, man. The first comment, literally the noise a rubber chicken makes when you just squeeze it gently. Sounds exactly like how it looks. Yep. Label. I fucking love them. They're so silly. Do you have a smaller X-Acto knife that you could use, possibly, Kobold?
No. I mean, I do, but...
Dick dicks. Dick dicks are adorable. I love them. They're so... I saw them at a zoo when I was a very small child. They are very silly little creatures, and the way their heads are shaped is just so funny to me. They're just little guys, man. They're just so dumb, like no thoughts, head empty. Dick dick. No, they're called dick dick because the only thing they hear in their brain is dick dick as the one brain cell goes across from one side to the other.
That's rude.
You don't understand. They look so dumb, honey. Aw, take care, Josh. Enjoy your game. Good luck on the strem for you.
Fingers crossed it's good.
Fingers
And thanks for
crossed.
hanging out.
They also have funny little mohawks. Dick dick is all I hear in my head. Thanks, Seth. Bunny said, I had a silky rooster, but he died of a flu a couple months ago. He was so cool and I miss him. Oh. I'm sure you gave him a good life, though.
I had well, he was a mutt, but he was mostly crested regal.
Duck.
Duck. He did not
He
produce
had a little
eggs.
afro.
On account
Well,
of the fact
no,
that he was a guy.
he. Quoll. Speaking of cute animals, the quoll. I believe I know what a quoll is. Quoll.
I do not.
Oh yeah, they're so silly. I really like the shoot, what are they called? The Coatamundis. I love Coatamundis. They're so neat looking. They're just fun little guys. No, you're good, Josh. Don't worry about it.
No, promote all you want. I don't mind.
Maybe we raid into him if he's still streaming by the end.
Yeah.
It's already 9:25.
Yeah, I'm not even to the bear yet, okay? It's gonna be a minute. I want to at least
You're
get
doing good.
halfway. I'd like to go
I
further
also,
than halfway.
I think if I could have a critter, I love pygmy goats. They're adorable, and they're fun to play around with. And they're so rough and tumble, and you can just kind of throw them around, and then they get really excited.
We can own one of those.
I know, but I don't think you would want to own one of those.
I'm not taking care of it, but I'm down to own a pig and goat.
He would mow your lawn for free.
I know, but what about when the lawn doesn't grow?
Then you feed him whatever. He's a goat. He can eat anything.
Chat,
And
did we
they're
buy a
little.
goat?
They stay little. We buy a goat and we name him. We let chat name him.
We can't have a house goat.
Why not?
He has to be outside.
They can wear diapers.
No house goats.
Why not? What if he's a baby and we need to take care of him until he's old enough?
You just told me they don't grow.
Well, they do grow up. They age. They're smaller than like a
Shit.
Labrador when they are grown up. Uh-oh.
I lost
It's okay,
where I
just
was
go
just
with it.
working.
Jackson Island, the film, Real Big Fish was filmed there, and the goats live on the movie set. That's great. The house goat is to be named Waffles.
Can I ask
Maybe not
why?
waffles. I mean, do you like waffles?
Yeah, I'm more of a French toast kind of guy.
Damn it, you didn't let me do the whole thing.
No,
That's such an old meme. I don't even think Blister would know that.
it checks out though.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
that also is an old meme that I think still checks out, but people don't know anymore. There was an old song, essentially a meme, called Do You Like Waffles, back in the random days of the early 2000s. Making bacon pancakes. Every time I hear making bacon pancakes, I just think of this little... there's a bird that I have seen that somebody has who... I think they're a lovebird, but every time the lady sings making bacon pancakes, he fucking dances and he gets really excited. It's just like that husky that I showed you who gets really... Or I don't know if I showed you her, but she gets really excited when her owner sings DuckTales intro.
Woo!
She freaks out and is so excited. Metal. That's another bird that's good.
That's a truck.
Glass.
What's the other one? What was the dip it all in mashed potatoes?
What?
Nugget, biscuit, biscuit, and a nugget. That was it. I had to think about it. I was like, that's an oldie. That's a very oldie.
Little bird. I know the fucking pancakes. He gets so happy. He can't speak very much, but he gets so excited about bacon pancakes.
I am so worried about doing the bear. I'm on the bear.
I believe in you, Kobold.
I can do this one. This one's easy. Can I just do this one instead? No.
You can go forward and
No.
skip over the bear for now.
No.
People love our patty. You at Cumberdale? Man. We're old, Kobold. We're getting there.
I'm timeless.
I know, you're a time... Well, I saw somebody say in the chat earlier, you're not a time traveler, you've just been alive forever.
I will
Charlie,
accept
we're going to Candy Mountain, Charlie. It's the magical Leopleurodon.
that. Ah, fuck, they took my kidney.
Z. I miss. They did a whole series on it. It's finished series-wise now. Same with Llamas with Hats. They had a full series out of it.
Carl, that kills people. I made a joke about. I made that joke on stream. I put it. It was in the box,
I know.
and nobody really got it except for.
I
Figgle.
did.
Well, I know you did, but nobody said anything except for Figgle.
Well, Seth and Tori are on our side, so that's good. I remember epic rap battles of history. They were never good. And the Yo Mama things.
God,
with fucking...
I don't remember what channel that was, but it was the like dude with
the blonde dude that was like
yep.
super buff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Brody.
Yeah, Brody.
I don't know why I remember his name.
Ring,
They
ring.
weren't good.
Hello?
It was a good animation though. I won't knock it. Dude had animating skills down.
You're good, Seth and Tori. We just like having the chat active. That's funny. I'm glad that everybody is.
Chat all you
I'm
want.
glad everybody is active.
Hey, YouTube likes it too. That's what gets
Yeah.
me recommended. Definitely keep chatting. Don't stop.
Make it pop. DJ blow by speakers out tonight. I'm gonna fight till I see the sunlight. Keisha. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh.
No, Keisha, that's a valve. Girl, that's
I like
a
it when
booty
the
hole.
red water comes out.
Girl, that's a booty hole. No, Keisha, it's a valve. Magic School was such a good show.
We should rewatch the abridged series at some point. I feel like the abridged Van Helsing, and then I want to watch regular Van Helsing with you.
So I can be like, this shit sucks?
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe I make you watch Van Helsing first, and then we can watch abridged. That way you're not, like, in your head thinking about all the references.
I can't help it! Bitches love cannons!
I mean, they do. I was about to ask about DBCA. Yeah, did you ever watch the Dragon Ball Z abridged?
No?
There was a whole abridged series for Dragon Ball Z, too.
I've never
He
even
only ever watched the
Dragon
Van
Ball.
Helsing one. I know, we need to watch Dragon Ball. Do you know about the Link rap? I know about the Link rap. I know about Eagle Raptor and all of his cool things that he did.
Eat the fucking fairy!
I mean, Kobold's fucking profile picture on
Steam?
Discord for the longest time, and on Steam, was Lunk. Yeah, like Legend of Zelda Link.
I miss Egoraptor. I miss his animations. They were so good. I know he's not going to do them anymore, but...
He just had a... listen. He's too big now. He can't help it. He does not have time. He's too busy shooting a 10-minute video where he eats M&Ms with his mouth held open by a grapple device.
I hope to be that big someday.
Eventually, maybe we can be. Maybe we can be retirees. We can be your granddads on stream. We'd just end up turning into those two old men from the Muppets.
How do people get away with... Because I was looking at the terms and services. How do people get away with watching, like, being React channels? Because that's actually against terms and service.
Well, there is a limit on it. You are supposed to make it into transformative content, which a lot of people just take as making commentary over the videos or doing things, pausing, commenting on the videos, which arguably we could do. That does make it TOS approved. It's just a matter of learning the line between when it's just watching something and when it's actively being a part of something.
So what I already do.
Yeah. What we do in our
Kobold
private
is bad
time
at
is
watching videos because like I
Oh
want
my
to
God,
stop and
Kobold.
talk in between.
Kobold is so bad at watching movies. He will not stop talking over movies and videos and TV shows and commercials and intermissions and extremely important parts of the movie, and then proceeding to ask, well, what happened? I must have missed something. And I'm like, yeah, you missed it. You were talking for 30 minutes. But he doesn't stop it when he talks is the problem.
Sometimes I do.
He just talks.
And then you get mad at me when I pause it for like an hour and you're like, can we just watch the movie?
I get mad because you talked for an hour instead of getting through the movie, and then you complain about how long the movie is, and I'm like, it would have been done an hour ago if you didn't talk for an hour.
Listen, chat. I have a lot to say.
Yeah, but then you get bored, and I'm like, if you just watched it and
Well, yeah, the
didn't
movie's
talk
taking
over
too
it,
fucking long.
it wouldn't take this long if you didn't stop it every 5 minutes.
Well, then
to
you get
talk.
mad at me when I talk over. Listen, chat. This is a double entendre. Am I just
The
not
point,
allowed to talk?
that's not double entendre. It is just saying limit the talking during filming. We can talk after. We
No,
can
I'll
talk
forget.
after about it. And just... Exactly. Then it's fine. Then it wasn't important enough to remember.
That's not true at all. I've got brain bees. If I don't
Like
say
Buddy
it,
said,
it
yeah.
will be gone forever. The Fae steal my
Uh,
stories.
Plague Bunny, I actually see what you mean. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. A 10-minute video turns into an hour. Exactly. Kobold can't watch movies. He gets bored of talking too fast. This is true. Yeah, Jack's films will be after us if we don't make it transformative. But I feel like Kobold, with his brain doing what his brain does, I feel like we wouldn't have any problem. I would love to watch Columbo with you guys. We've been watching it privately for a little bit now,
I
and
love Columbo.
it's so... We
well,
get,
okay,
like,
Columbo,
so
I
hyped.
actually don't talk.
I know, but that's why it's great, because we get to watch it and be excited about
Okay,
things.
listen, Columbo's fucking glass eye, we've both decided. Because
It's
if you
been
don't know,
gifted by the gods.
Peter Falk, the actual actor that played Columbo, had a glass eye. And he has
He got
a
it in the
look.
coolest way, too.
He has a look that he does when the glass eye irritates him, and it's just funny that, like, every time he solves the case, he gives this funny look, and he's always like he knows it. So we've decided that the glass eye is eldritch.
It's been gifted to him by the gods.
It tells him who did it, but he, being a cop, a good cop, he has to figure out how they did it.
And it
He
gives him
knows
little
who did it.
sparkles
He
whenever there's, like, a hint around when he needs it most.
Like,
And
he
he always hits
knows.
him with
He
the,
just...
oh, one more thing, after they've sparkled to him a bit. And it's like, damn, I fucking love Columbo. Welcome back, Alex. You're playing some League with the boys. Nice. Now I'm concerned if Kobold ever watched Oppenheimer. He did not.
I watched Barbie.
We instead watched Barbie, which was actually pretty good.
I like Barbie. I'm Canuck.
I wish that you got to have your drink. I was very sad that your drink spilled.
My mom knocked my drink over when we went to Barbie. And I
And you
was
didn't
so
want my
pissed.
drink.
No, because I ordered the Oppenheimer drink, and I was like, fuck it, I'll go get another one. And the bar was closed! I didn't even
He
get to
was
drink,
very
but I had a
upset.
sip of it, and it was very good. I don't even know what it was, so I can't recreate it.
It was spicy.
It was
I
spicy!
think tequila.
It was whiskey.
And the theater
I
didn't
think
post up the recipes, of course.
No, and I think it was scotch.
You need to take a field trip to the movies. I would love that. That would be fun. Just reverse
need to get a-
engineering crime scenes. Exactly that, Blister. If you get a chance to watch Columbo, it's really great. It's
Now-
a very old show. It's from the 70s.
One thing I am excited about is
Yes.
Mrs. Columbo. So,
Yeah, the whole thing's up on Internet
I
Archive.
watched Columbo with my grandma back in the day, and I loved that show to death. I would watch it religiously. I have the VHS box set from her. Fantastic series. Went on for a very long time. Mrs. Columbo, his wife, I didn't think was real. Because he always talked about his wife, and you never see her in the show. I just thought he was, like, using that as an excuse. No, in fact, there's a spin-off show called Mrs. Columbo about his wife, and holy shit, he did good for himself.
Wait, hold on. I'm learning something.
What?
Evidently, in season 2 of that show, there may be a reference that says that she's not actually his wife? I don't know. We'll have to watch it. Columbo is trans? I don't know. I mean, he reminds me of how I am. Built and, like, height-wise, he's short as fuck. He's just a little gremlin guy with a glass eye who shows up in the shittiest car with his stupid little beagle dog or bloodhound dog who doesn't know to do anything, who's just named Dog.
That just barks and screams the whole time.
Yeah, and then Columbo, he shows up looking like an absolute bum, and is like the most
Sir, you can't be here.
incredible homicide
I'm with the
detective.
LIPD. LAPD. You're a cop?
Homicide.
Yeah. Okay. This is a department car? No, personal vehicle. Oh. God, they really
Will
don't
you
pay
watch
you
my
guys.
dog for me? Why not name the dog Cat? Because they didn't know what to name the dog, because they were gonna try and train him first to see if he'd stay around,
No,
and then
so
eventually.
remember in season 1, he found the dog on the side of the road and then just decided to keep it.
Yeah, it was just his dog now. And then they didn't know what to name him because they weren't sure if he was staying around, so they just called him Dog, or Here, or whatever they could get him to come over for. Columbo's like, listen, it doesn't matter what you call this thing, he's not gonna come. He's not gonna show up for you when you need him. He's gonna follow you when you don't want him to. You have 3 pets? You have a dog? Or you have 3 pets. Dog, a cat, dog 2, an actual dog, and cat, another dog. My cat's name is Little Man the Girl Cat. Oh, I love that Gran. I've definitely met some little
Holy
man
shit, this
cats.
bear has been a task.
I know, but you've been doing good. This is your Sistine Chapel. As of yet, this is your Sistine Chapel. This is like all of your work going into one thing. I would name my pets like I name my Pokemon. Weird things. You have 4 cat story? Wizard, Rogue, Cleric, and Adventure. That's great. I love that you guys... That's fantastic. Fantastic. Sorry, that one was bad.
Oh, brother, this guy sucks!
It's Kobold saying bad things about himself again.
Damn.
No, he was at the start, but he hasn't yet because he's focusing too hard to say anything bad.
I haven't removed the tape yet to see how bad I've done.
I think it'll be fun. I think it's your first go at doing something this big and this small together, tooled.
I haven't even started the tooling process. I'm just basically cutting the shape into it. This was supposed to be a stamp! I went through all the effort to find a way to get the stamp.
Oh my god, I modeled everything.
I modeled the majority of it.
Everything.
You just made it... You helped me do the last part where you did the...
The last part where I modeled the entire back half of it and the plate.
Yes.
And spent 40 hours doing just that, all for it to not work.
Remind me, I'm really upset about that.
I'm sorry. I am very upset about it too. Gran said, when I found her, little man, I thought she was a boy, so she was just little man. And then we realized that she wasn't a boy, so we tacked on the girl cat. Little man, the girl cat. Adventure is running around singing where he meows and purrs at the same time. Oh, I love when cats do that. They're so silly. Kobold cannot have cats. Kobold
Kobold
dies
die?
around cats. He gets like anaphylactic from it, and he stops being able to breathe.
Which is kind of important.
Yeah, I wish.
I started taking meds for that, for Milo.
Yeah, for my old cat. Unfortunately, he passed away before it was really a problem. Oh, Kobold, Seth says that they can see your head dent.
I don't have a head dent.
Your gamer dent?
I don't have a head dent. I very rarely wear headphones, just on stream.
Yeah.
Usually it's just completely a hot mic open, everybody can hear themselves. I'm an asshole. Mm-mm. Funny story, Tori. I looked into that because I love Sphinx cats. It's they're just as dandery, so I'm in trouble either way.
Gotta steal Alex for League again. Alright. Go do that for 4 hours and then come back when your single match is done.
Man, you really have no faith in them, do you?
League takes forever. Always.
Not if you're good.
Incorrect. I only wear headphones. You are not allowed to hear what I am. Yeah, that's fair. I want a Sphinx. I know, they're very cute. Kobold was really into the idea of them.
I'm real upset I can't have a Sphinx cat, okay? I'm actually upset. I love those little prunes. And the concept of me being able to make little cat clothes for them.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'll die.
He's so sad. We could get a cat-shaped dog.
I don't want that. I'd rather just have a big dog. I don't like little
don't wanna-
dogs.
No. You don't want one of those little hairless freak dogs?
No, I don't. I don't care for little dogs. It's not that I don't like them. They're just not. I don't like them.
Have you ever seen the crested dogs? The Chinese crested?
No.
Okay, hold on.
I would
It
be down to get a
never fails.
Borzoi if they weren't as dramatic as me.
So we also can't get a husky.
No, that would require me to actually exercise.
Get a Flemish rabbit. I know, Flemish rabbits are so cool. The Flemish giants. They
Oh, the big
are
rabbits, but they don't
massive,
live very long.
unfortunately.
Just like possums, which pisses me off.
You also can't own a possum, honey.
Yeah, but you can't own a fucking hedgehog either. And plenty of people do, so.
No, I wasn't talking about the Cholo, Tori. I was talking about the Chinese crested, because Kobold doesn't know dog breeds. At all. He has no understanding. He also doesn't know how to
I
talk
know
to
what
dogs.
a dog is. I just don't know what a dog is.
You know what a dog is, you just don't know what dog it is.
Wow, I hate that.
Yeah, those are Chinese crested. They're always little freaks, and those are the good-looking ones.
I hate that.
They often get teeth problems, so then they're just kind of gummy and weird and with a crooked jaw.
I don't want that.
Why not? They're gremlins.
I don't want that. Why would anyone want that?
I told him that I would bring him my book of dog breeds so that he
I'm
could
not gonna
actually
read it.
see. It's a picture book.
I'm not gonna read it.
Yeah, I know. The cholos are very cute. Cholo. It's
Blister, can you even own one? Oh my god. The things I do.
So the Cholo, I assume you have seen before. They're the Mexican hairless dogs?
Like chihuahuas?
No. No. These are a mid-sized dog, I'd say. A medium-small-sized dog.
That's a fucking chupacabra.
Yeah?
I wouldn't trust that thing near my cattle.
But, well, look at this one. It's her birthday. I will send it in chat or send it in stream
That's a
related so you all can see
chupacabra
the
with a birthday
princess.
hat.
Yeah, it's basically a chupacabra. He's kind of right.
That is not a dog. That is a creature of the Fae. It is not allowed in my house.
I think my favorite thing about the Chinese crested, I wouldn't own one, but especially in that first and the third picture I sent you of them, they look like 2014 It girls, where they've got like the UGG boots on, the sin hair.
Oh, Fart, your net's starting to sound iffy.
Hold on. Once the image sends, I will be okay. There we go. That should be better.
Yeah, you were just starting to cut out. I didn't want you to say stuff and...
Yeah. So what I was saying is, one of the main things I love about the fucking Chinese crested is they look like every 2014 It girl with like the super fluffed up scene hair and then UGG boots. That's just how their hair grows. That's not them trimmed to look like that, by the way.
How unfortunate.
Ma, there's a weird looking dog outside. I love that dude. Him and his fucking messed up cat thing.
Ma, that fucking weird cat's back! He's fucking staring at me!
He's gonna eat the dog!
Ma, it's in the fucking house!
He looks like Itchy.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
Oh, you mean Itchy? Wait, hold on. Which Itchy are we talking about?
Christmas special Itchy.
Okay, I was like, Itchy like the cat from The Simpsons?
Or like the Ewoks.
Dengar Ewoks.
Nobody knows that, Kobold. We are likely the only people in 70 years who have watched that cartoon.
Listen, who wants to play Drop the Sack? I will not explain.
I guarantee you it's just a bag of shit.
I'm pretty sure it was a bag of berries.
It
But
was
okay.
brown.
No, it wasn't. It was purple.
It was brown.
The sack was brown, but it splashed into purple.
My favorite version of Star Wars is the Family Guy version. That's valid.
You're
that cat
wrong,
is perfect
but that's
in every
valid.
way. Am I even gonna be able to have... Oh, there's a clip for Drop the Sack. From
Why?
5 years ago.
Why? But why, though?
Also, they were forbidden from playing the game. He had to say it all wacky.
Yeah.
Also, why did they have a blue bowl? Why the fuck did they have a bowl up in the tree?
You're doing better than me, Blister. I keep thinking that 5 years ago was like 2014. Ah. Or 1880. I don't know. Sometimes I lose track of time. What do you mean it's been 400 years? So have we figured out a time frame of when Kobold was spawned?
When you hatched?
Yeah. When is that time frame? What year was that?
I don't know. Tori said it's a comfort thing for me. It's season 6, episode 18, and season 8, episode 1, I think. Could be wrong. Used to know. About the Star Wars. Yeah, I think you're
What,
right
the Family Guy
on that.
thing?
Yeah. Family Guy's been going on forever, though.
Early Family Guy was pretty funny. I do not care for new Family Guy. It's all like Peter's a pedophile and Brian's just
Weird
a weird
stuff.
dog instead of being the voice of reason. I don't know. I don't.
COVID is almost half a decade old.
Good.
Let us never return.
What do you mean? There's gonna be a round 2, or round 3. I mean.
Yeah, but hopefully not for a while.
No comment.
Look, I know just because you live forever, I don't want it to happen.
It's not what I was gonna say. I just can't say it.
I just watched a Minecraft villager get hit by a car. It's in the Minecraft movie. I have to show you this after stream.
What? There's cars in the Minecraft movie? Man, I'm sorry. The creators of the Minecraft movie, I don't think have ever played Minecraft.
No, they had initially. So originally, it was supposed to be made by the one crazy dude from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
He feels like it feels like he plays
Charlie?
fucking Minecraft, honestly.
Yeah, well, he had initially been talking to actual, like, Minecraft creators about it. He had interviewed with fucking Captain Sparkles about it, and everybody told him, this is a bad idea. I don't know how you're gonna make the live-action part work. I feel like that's not going to appeal to any of the actual audience.
And they did it anyway.
No, what happened was he was just like, yeah, you guys are probably right, and they shelved it. And then this new person came in. That was back in like 2016 that he interviewed about it. And then this new guy got it a couple years ago and was just like, oh, this sounds great. There will be a lot of money in that. And now we're here. I posted the clip of the villager getting hit in the Discord.
I need to take a break. I need to see this.
I've sent it to you as well, honey.
Oh my god! And they used that actress,
Yes.
the lady that plays the like horny as fuck person on Two Broke Girls or whatever.
Yes. Yep.
They really did a bad job on the villagers. They look terrible.
On a lot of the things, to be fair. Like, I love Jack Black, but I don't want to watch
I
that
love
movie.
Jack Black, but I ain't watching it. That's the one Jack Black movie I will not watch.
Kat Dennings, yeah.
Even if he said the funniest shit in the intro about children yearning for the mines.
We can't justify giving them money for that.
I won't. I will not
they
go
should
and see.
know
I
better.
want that movie to tank just because. It's not even.
I
like,
really wish...
Even if it was for kids, right? Kids
Not
are gonna
Kat
look at
Dennings,
that.
the landlady from Two Broke Girls.
You're right. She is the landlady. And she always wants to go for
Yeah.
the cook, the one that's from another country that's like really gross.
Bruh, I saw that earlier, I wouldn't even call it a trailer. It's just like a little, very short thing. Uh, it, I'd say it's more of a teaser than a trailer.
What do you mean
and
Shrek 5? There's another Shrek
I
coming
don't
out?
I don't like what they did to their designs. I don't like what they did to their designs. They changed Shrek. You know how he's never changed in the fucking 30 years that he's been
Let me see it.
in
What did they do what they did to the Grinch to him?
you will see.
Oh, they made Shrek old.
They also fucked up Donkey.
You mean they fucked up Donkey? Who did Fiona? Well, hold up. Who fucked up Fiona? Fiona's face is wrong.
Shrek's face is wrong.
Hold on.
Everyone's face is wrong.
Yeah, Shrek's nose is too big, which is weird to say.
They
Wait.
gave him a human nose now. He actually has a nose bridge instead of it just being a...
Yeah.
And look at fucking Donkey.
Donkey's hair's fucked up, but Donkey's not bad.
His eyes are too big and his neck is way too small.
I haven't seen his neck yet. Pinocchio looks wrong too. Who the hell's Zendaya? Am I supposed to know who that is?
She's...
Well, I don't think I'm gonna watch that one.
No. Until it's in VR chat.
Yeah, I agree with you, Blister. Something that they should never do. Never
Why?
acknowledge
Okay.
memes.
My biggest thing with that is he's been the same for 30 years. Why fucking change him? Why change him now?
Why change him and make him worse? Just leave it the same.
Well, and
Just
I think
update
the
the
thing
fucking textures. Don't even change the shape.
I think
Keep
the
the
thing that
model,
pisses me
update
off
the
about it-
textures.
I think the thing that pisses me off about it is when he's doing the scrolling through whatever their Instagram thing is, the normal face shows up in it. Like, his old face shows up in it.
Like, if they wanted to age him, they could have just added wrinkles or whatever. Like, that's whatever. They fucked up Fiona too. They made her I'm gonna be real. It feels like they, in a kind of fucked up way, blackfaced her. Like, I know that she's not black, but they changed her facial structure completely. And
They made her look whack.
well, yeah, she does look whack, but I mean, like, I don't know. It looks like they kind of tried to Netflix original it. You know what I mean? Like,
I also don't like whatever they did with the kid. Like, we saw what ogres looked like. I don't know.
they need to fire whoever. They need to fire whoever did that. It's probably the same person that made the Sonic movie.
I hope they pull a Sonic with it, where they actually make them look normal.
Do we have to make enough outrage? I feel like we should. It's Megamind 2 all over again. Yes! God.
Yeah, exactly.
You do good. Just stick with it. Call it a stylistic choice. That's why it's animated. For fuck's sake. It's not
She
that
doesn't have
complicated.
an upper lip anymore. I think that's part of it. She doesn't have an upper lip anymore, and they completely changed, like, her forehead.
Yeah, they changed her whole facial structure.
And Shrek doesn't even look like Shrek anymore.
I don't know who that ogre is, but it ain't Shrek. That's
No.
a human man. That's a human man with green face paint. It's kind of like what they did to the Grinch in 2019.
So, for your information, Blister, the Megamind 2 thing, it actually is not a movie. It is a series, specifically for Peacock, and it looks so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Oh, there's no shadows in this
I'm gonna be honest,
image.
Megamind was one of those things that like would have been really good as a one-off. It didn't need any more.
There's like
There's
no
a lot of
shadows on
movies
any
like
of the
that
textures.
don't need like spin-offs. Or if you're gonna do a spin-off, do like a spin-off show like right afterwards so you can like cash in like most movies, animated movies did back in the day, like the Jimmy Neutron shit, or like I don't know, where you already have the model ready and it's already making you money, so you just keep fucking playing off of it.
That's what they should have done with Shrek. They had him still. Unless they got rid of their old animation software.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it would be so easy to find that model anywhere.
I guarantee you somebody has ripped it somehow.
Yeah, it's literally in Gmod, for fuck's sake. It would have cost nothing to just download the model.
Yeah, there's no CG designers union, so they're not keeping the same people. And they don't pay them enough to actually do the same work that they used to do.
Yeah, CGI has died since the early 2000s.
Alright, Seth. We hope that you guys have a good rest of your night. Please be sure to get plenty of sleep. It was a pleasure having the both of you. You're always a riot to have. We hope we get to see you next time. But, yeah, I'm genuinely very sad about it. Now it's all about making CG that looks like real people, which is not the point. Or, like, with realistic animals, like what they did with the Disney stuff.
Oh, don't even get me started. Fucking Lion King is terrible. No, so, as far as that goes, CG with real people. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Fucking Roger Rabbit.
That was less CG and was more drawn over Disney Technicolor. That was, I mean, hell, even Mary Poppins had that.
Yeah, I know. And
That's
I like
not
that
the
better.
same.
We should do that.
That's not the same though. That's somebody drawing on
I-
the film.
I genuinely can't think. Like,
But-
Pirates is a good.
Pirates of the Caribbean is a
suggestion
good
for that.
is a good example, right? And there's a lot of movies like that. Hell, even 300 is better than that. And 300 was considered a bad movie back in the day. It was B-rated as shit. Hell, even fucking the spin-off, fucking We Are the Spartans was better than that. God, I miss those movies. When animations are so good that people make spin-off movies about them that are funny.
Yeah.
We just don't have those anymore.
No. Although I guess Puss in Boots was pretty good, according to what I've heard people say. I never watched it, but.
But Puss in
I'm-
Boots. But okay. Counterpoint to that, it was the same model. They didn't change Puss in Boots.
No, they did.
Not hardly.
No, they did. It was a completely different style. We haven't watched it yet, but I'll show you. It was a completely different stylization of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It
all
turned
the
more
stuff that I've
painterly.
seen-
It took the aspects of like Into the Spider-Verse, where it was more painterly on top of a model.
But what I'm saying is the shapes were all the same.
He got changed up a bit. He has bigger eyes now. The shapes of the characters around him were different.
Okay, but Puss in Boots' whole thing was the big eyes.
Yeah,
So that
it's
works.
just different. I'll show you.
That
I'll
works.
show you.
Also, everyone simped over death, I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, Anubis. Sexy. Stupid, sexy Anubis.
Oh, speaking of weird history facts, did you guys know that in antiquity, or in the early days of Christianity, there was in fact a saint who had the head of a dog.
Apparently, dog people were very common back in the day.
Yeah, they were called
Or fox-headed people.
cynocephaly, where they were thought to be a separate
Race.
other kind of human. They were still human,
And they
according
were
to
recorded throughout history, which means that at some point they died off and we lost them. I'd like to believe that they're real. The world just doesn't have magic anymore. Or if it does, it's hidden.
They made Puss in Boots more cartoony and not just a cat on its hind legs, I think. Yeah, they played into the more cartoonish, cuter vibe. Grant said, Davy Jones playing the organ with all of his tentacles was great. I agree.
Yes!
Foxes pretending to be monks was pretty common and widespread issue. Exactly. That is the exact thing we are speaking of.
Exactly.
And I think it's very cool. If you want a very informative thing, at least in regards to the dog-headed saint, I have a video that I saw that I will post in the...
Denmark also had issues with fox-headed monks.
Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Japan, Greece.
Look, all I'm saying is they had to be
everywhere.
Real. Everywhere talked about them. And then all of a sudden they disappeared.
There we go. This is a very interesting and informative video for you to watch at your own leisure. It is a long video, so if you're not into long videos, it might not be for you. But I find it really fascinating. Just printed a carpenter shark and his butt is not building any furniture. You're telling me he lied on his CV? The carpenter shark is not doing carpentry? Well, what the heck? Supposedly reptilians still exist somewhere in the underground. Yeah, in the underground.
No, in the government.
Kobold.
I'm one of them.
It's true. It's true. You are the one reptile in the government.
Probably more than that.
Yeah, you know. Listen, if they can be in aerospace technology, there's no reason they shouldn't be, at least in some of the government positions.
Chat, they would not allow me in the Illuminati. I can't hold a secret. I very much would love to be, but I'm real bad at holding secrets. You know how cool would it be like, yeah, I'm part of the Illuminati. But that's the problem, then I wouldn't be because you can't talk about it.
So whale sharks are not whales because they are related to sharks, but they are the size of a small whale.
That's no it's
they
a space
look,
station.
They look like whales, but they are in fact sharks. Sharks. Let's see, are they mammals?
Mammal.
Whale sharks are not mammals. And that's why they're different than whales. Kind of like the guy who bragged about joining Anonymous. Yeah. Or the lady who got really excited about being hired onto NASA and says, guess what, fuckers? Guess who's in NASA now? And then got fired from NASA for using the F word on her social media.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because she was too excited. And somebody tried to tell her, hey, calm down, you shouldn't really have this
Fuck
about...
you, I'm in NASA! And then he was like the
and
director.
then she got fired. Yeah.
I'd have sued. I would have sued.
Yeah.
What I
arguably
say
that's a
on my
stupid
personal
reason to let somebody go.
no, what I say on my personal life is nothing to do with my job.
No, that's not how they see it. They see you as a brand mascot, and you
No.
have to.
Sue. That is wrongful termination 101. It's a government entity, which means it's automatically a union.
But they're out of. They're now out of a job, so how are they going to afford?
Wrongful terminations only $400 in California. And if it's a
I don't have
NASA place in no, but most attorneys for wrongful termination suits will take the case and will take their fee at the very end. It's called an at-will attorney.
Pro bono?
No, pro bono's free.
I wish it was free.
It is. That's what pro bono means.
No, but I wish the other thing was free. The at will should be free. Give me free legal. Freegal, if you will.
You can absolutely get that. Especially since
Yeah,
you've
it's
just been
called defending yourself,
No, hold
and then you go
the
to
other
jail.
thing is you've just been fired, which means you're on unemployment, which means you qualify for a fee waiver. It's free.
Unless you don't qualify for unemployment because you hadn't yet started your job.
Doesn't matter if you just apply, even if you aren't granted it, it qualifies.
The guy was a director at NASA, and he was still nice enough to try and let her keep her job, but NASA was like, nope. Yep. Yeah.
I'd have sued. Sorry, I'd have sued.
That's so sad. Well, she was so excited, too, because she just got out of school for it, and was, like, super excited, and...
She was dumb
then...
for the way she was acting, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you can't fire somebody for what they say in their personal life. It's against the law.
Well, now it is. I don't know about
Unless,
back then.
it's not, working for the government is not a, it's not working for an at-will employer, right? You're not working for just somebody's private business. It's the government, which means there are regulations in place. You cannot just fire somebody because you don't like what they say online. Now, if she was talking about, like, secret NDA information, that's different. She'd be breaking the NDA. But she wasn't. She was just excited for getting a job at NASA. That's not...
Arguably, I'd say be excited for her.
I would have sued.
She said a word. She said fuck. Oh, no. Oh,
Dude,
she
I
said
cuss
the
like
F word.
I cuss like a sailor at work. Unfortunately, I shouldn't. Like, around my coworkers, and somebody was like, "Oh, I got in trouble once when I cussed back in the day," and I was like, "When was that? The '80s?" I'd love to see them try and take me. There's nothing in our rule book that says I can't be an adult and use adult words.
Gran. Actually, a pro bono means that I'm an expert at being made of bones. That's silly.
You got me there. Professional bone doctor.
No. It's just that he's made of bones. He's professionally made of bones.
Right. He's got a doctorate in being made of bones.
My bones are messed up, but specifically my spine. That's fair. Kobold's bones are messed up, but it's because he breaks them.
Frequently.
Yeah, you need to be careful not to do that. Kobold, money, doctor's visits, shots.
No. It'll heal on its own.
No.
Just keep giving me whiskey. It'll heal on its own.
It'll heal on its bones.
Whatever you do, Blister, don't fall for chiropractics. Because it's a scam. Those are not real doctors. It will not help you. It'll actually make you dependent on them.
Yeah, go for a brace before you try going for a... try going to a chiropractor.
Yeah, chiropractic, funny story, was almost a religion. But then the government said, this isn't a religion, you can't do this. It's against the law. So then they started practicing in secret and then made a fake school for it. You don't believe me? You can look that up. That's absolutely true. I wish it wasn't, but it is 100% true.
I don't need a chiropractor, I need a steamroller. Only if it's the steamroller from Bob the Builder, and you wouldn't know what that is, so that's okay. It's not whiskey, it's brandy that's medicine, according to 19th century medicine. You did watch Bob the Builder! Yay! I like Bob the Builder. One that you definitely did not watch was Roly Poly Oly. I love that one.
I liked
You ever
Roly
watched that,
Poly Oly.
honey? Yeah, because it was a bunch of little robots. Who wouldn't like that?
I liked PB&J Otters, Roly Poly Oly,
PB&J Otters.
fucking Dragon Tales was the fucking goat.
Bear in the Big Blue House.
I did
Big
not
comfy couch.
like Bear in the Big Blue House.
Bear fucking freaked me out.
He was just too big. You don't like when things are bigger than they should be, to be fair.
I don't like things that don't have correct proportions. I think I may have run into like a fucking... That may have been an issue in a past life. I ran into like a fucking shapeshifter that was like off and it killed me or something.
You ran into a puddle that looked at you weird with its tiny face. Woo.
Oh, you would hate the VTuber.
Kobold, you would hate the-
He has legs the size of the Empire State Building.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I would hate him, but that's not it's not my kind of aesthetic. I don't care for things that are incorrectly proportioned. Why was the... Oh my god, I lied. The Weeblo was fucking hard. The bear was easier.
You haven't gotten to life yet.
No, I have not.
Life is hard.
And then you die.
But you pay taxes.
Even after you die, you pay taxes. That ferry ain't free, that's all I'm saying. Make sure you have your ferryman's coin before you... Kick the bucket.
I wonder why they say kick the bucket.
Have you ever kicked a metal bucket? It makes
No.
you want to die.
Shit's fucking
You ever
hard.
kicked
It
a metal
hurts.
table?
Yes.
Why not just call it kick the table?
Because a lot of people back in the day had milk pails, which were made of metal.
Kick the stool. Just make sure you do a backflip. Let's see. Where does the saying the bucket come from?
Chat, Farley doesn't believe me.
Ah, according to this theory, a person standing on a bucket to hang themselves might kick the bucket.
No.
There is no exact reason.
I gave an exact reason. I was there.
You... Kobold. Kobold, you weren't there prior to 1785.
How do you know that? We haven't established a timeline yet.
Were you in the Revolutionary War?
I could have been.
That is not an exact answer. It's a simple yes or no, Kobold.
Pretty sure the Civil War was going on at some point.
Do I know which one? No.
The Revolutionary War was not a civil war.
That's a debatable statement.
Civil means between one country. If it includes
It
another
was
country,
owned
it's not.
by by the British at that point. So
It was technically a civil war.
No. The only thing we know for sure is that Kobold was an egg at some point.
yeah,
True.
that's how lizards
The egg
work.
did in fact come first.
That is how lizards work. My god, this is a lot of little tiny cuts in this.
Ow.
Okay, well this is not going to be done in 3. Or in 2, I mean. This is going to require potentially 3 streams, because I don't think I'm going to get through
And
half.
6 streams later,
I don't think I'm going to get through half of this.
that's okay. You need a break anyway.
No, not yet. I'm just saying, like, I'm just... Like, I'm struggling to get this piece cut out.
What are you all up to? I know Blister is probably working on Pookie Man. The English Civil War or the War of the Roses? Oh, I see. Blister's trying to krill the sun. Back to playing Hollow Knight, huh?
I'm not going to cut those.
Ruh.
No, I'm not going to cut those. Let me know when we're like 10 minutes off from 11.
Well, I guess I could end it.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'll go until 11. I'll try and get as much done as possible. If I can get at least to the eagle, not doing the eagle, but if I can get to the eagle, I would say that's halfway.
Tapu Fini made is in projects. Yeah, it looked good. Good work, Blister. Grind those things out. You deserve a break, though, to play Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight.
The kobolds are not allowed such luxuries like breaks.
That is not anything that I have ever said,
Farley forces me to work in the mines.
Kobold. I'm sorry, but who was it at the bottom of our 75,000 chunk hole?
Z?
And me. I dug at least...
Well, yeah, that's because you were holding the whip.
No, bitch, I dug those holes. What are you talking about?
It was 0 resources.
0.
Those were the bad days of fucking Minecraft, dude.
There was nothing in that. Nothing.
We dug in so many giant over a chunk sized holes, and we could find nothing. We had it so many of them that we had to start creating mine carts just to go between them.
I actually used the minecart with the chest on it.
I should do that again. Did you? Okay, I didn't know this until very recently, honestly, that you can make a furnace minecart, and that sounds like whatever, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
But you can use it behind other minecarts to use it as an engine to push the other minecarts forward.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's been in the for a while.
Why did you not use that?
Because it's easier to just hold W. It's a lot of effort.
But we could have had like 15 chests and then just pushed it with the fucking engine.
There's a limit.
You did one. And we had to fucking... Kobold.
Hey, I didn't say I was a good mine owner.
Kobold.
I just know how to send people to the mines.
Kobold. What did you even do while we were down there?
Built fuck you houses.
I don't even remember what you built.
That was the same server that we built Rome.
No, that was not the same server we built.
No, it wasn't. That was the one that we were fucking looking for iron to build the fucking Star Destroyer.
And then we were like, fuck it, we'll do it in creative.
Yep, because apparently you need...
There was no iron.
Why didn't we try and trade with the villagers?
Because that wasn't a thing that a lot of people used back then, and there was no villages around us.
I'm just...
Remember, we had to go like 3,000 blocks in one direction to find a single village.
I remember.
And then I built my house in a forest, and then they downloaded a teleportation door mod, or like a dimensional door mod, and lost everything. You got an ad for Star Wars Burlesque show?
I've
That's
seen it.
sick.
It's good.
I
I
but
recommend
not in
it.
person, you haven't.
I have.
Really? When did you go?
It came back to San Francisco.
Why was I not invited?
You weren't here. I'd go again.
You were invited the one time, and then it just... It was an inconvenient timing.
Bark, bark, bark.
I
Bark,
can
bark,
do
bark.
this.
I believe in you, Kobold.
You shouldn't.
I do.
False hope is never a good idea.
Why is Kobold's shirt all chewed up?
Oh, it was battery
It's
acid.
battery
Don't worry about
acid.
it, Tabby.
Battery acid. Or a hungry moth. You decide.
Oh, it's just your acid drool, I see.
You call me Sid the Sloth.
Sorry, that was me. Thanks, Blister. Yeah, no, so I don't know if you want to tell the story of how that happened.
I picked up a car battery, and apparently it was leaking.
It had juice.
And I had it over my shoulder, and it dripped all over me.
Why did
and that
you
shit
have it over your
burned the
shoulder?
because they're heavy, and it didn't have a go handle.
You picked them up from the bottom. Why would you?
That's
hold
where
them
it
on
was
your
leaking
shoulder?
from. It would have burned my hand.
Yeah, but it would have been. It wouldn't have been next to your neck. Burning
To
you.
answer your question, my shoulder got better. I can't grow hair there now. Well, not like it's not on my shoulder. It's like my forearm. I can no longer grow hair there, but that's okay because it healed. Why do I feel like Farley's glaring at me?
Yeah, I didn't get a say in that, and then I saw his shoulder, and I was just like, "What happened?" You okay?"
Battery acid.
And I got mad, just like I was just a second ago.
In just casual conversation. Oh, it's just battery acid.
Yeah, industrial nair, exactly. You don't ever need to wax. You're fine. You could just use battery acid. It'll be great.
Yeah, except it melts your fucking skin, so I don't recommend it.
Yeah, it's a little melting.
Melt its face. Melt its face.
Don't worry, Blister. Kobold was just explaining how he got the battery acid issue.
I go get a fucking poncho if everybody doesn't like seeing my battery acid shirt.
Kobold is smooth-shouldered. Kobold is smooth. He does not have very much hair on him.
That is
Mainly because
not
he has
correct.
burnt it all off. On your arms?
My left arm
Yeah,
has
on your
hair.
arms? Barely.
No, my left arm has hair. The right one doesn't, for obvious
No.
reasons. Not to mention all the scars and cuts and things on my hands. And... yeah. Kobold has learned that many parts of an engine can get very hot, parts that he did not realize at the exact moment that he touched said object. This has happened on multiple occasions and is unfortunate.
Yeah. Kobold. Kobold, why do you keep picking up things that burn you?
Okay, in defense of things, that was like 1300 degrees. That's a little warm, okay?
Why do you keep picking up things that hurt you? Kobold, you are not fireproof. I know you think you are, but you are not fireproof.
Hello, Purple.
Welcome in, Purple. I don't believe we've seen you before. Welcome to Kobold's Burrow. To give you some information on what you're seeing, I am
I'm
Farley. I'm the
suffering.
little bunny guy. I'm Farley. I'm the little bunny guy on the bottom left. Kobold is the little dragon guy on the bottom right. He is also the hands that you see on the screen. Currently, he is tooling out a hatband for a leather hat that he made, which you've got there if you want to show it, honey.
Oh,
Kobold is a resident.
Yes.
Yeah. Kobold is a resident leatherworker, smithy, furnace guy, mead brewer. He does all kinds of things. We do 3D printed armor.
Yeah, we did some Mandalorian
we just
armor
like
not too long
to-
ago.
Yeah. We just like to hang out and chat while Kobold works. You eat chicken wings? Are they good? What kind of sauce you got on them? Oh, oh, Bunny. Bunny said, I think the dumbest thing I ever tried was to iron a shirt while I was wearing it.
Now hold on. Did that work? It might have
No,
burnt
it
you.
hurt
Hold on,
me.
no, hold on. Did it work?
No sauce. Tasty chicken wings, though. I hope you enjoy them. Do I use Fugi for our avatars? So I use Fugi for mine.
Mine is
I have
PNG.
PNGTuber Plus.
Yes.
And I made and rigged his models. I also have a model like that for mine, but you can't really share them. I technically could share it like a virtual camera and have him put it on through his OBS, but my internet is too bad for that. So that's why mine doesn't move as much as his. I use Fuji though. Yeah, his is PNGTuber Plus. It's really cool. It's essentially like making a VTuber, but slightly less movement. What's my favorite color? I like
My
like-
favorite color is purple. That's not.
Yeah, his favorite color is purple. My favorite color, I think, would have to
Specifically,
be-
Crayola pencil orchard purple.
Ooh. Are you sure it's orchard?
Pretty sure. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Are you sure it's not orchid?
No, I can Google it. Am I stupid? Is it?
It's orchid. It's not orchard, honey. They have an apple orchard one, but orchid is the one that's essentially Kobold's hair color. I think I like all kinds of colors.
Well, I
I
guess
don't
it is
have a
orchid.
favorite. When I was growing up, I used to really like
I
orange,
swear it was
and I
orchard.
still do like orange. No, it's
Damn
orchid.
dyslexia.
Yeah, arguably that's probably it.
Damn dyslexia.
Bunny said yes until I got to my sleeve and I hit my arm. It was a short sleeve shirt.
Oh. Well, did it work on the hair?
Probably. Arguably, you'd probably have better luck steaming yourself if you were gonna do that.
You heard it here, folks. Farley's telling you to steam yourself.
Just, it's less temperature as long as you keep the steam
Make
nozzle
it
away from yourself.
really
you shouldn't get
hot.
burnt. Purple said, mine's marker purple, but with a little light blue. Very nice. But yeah, basically we like to chill out and hang out while Kobold is busy
Suffer.
working, and I am the co-host. I made both of our models here. I'm an artist, and Kobold is the artisan. Steamed hams, eat blacks.
I thought you said we were having steamed clams.
No, it's a regional dish.
What region?
Upper state New York.
I'm from Utica, and I've never heard of steamed hams.
I can't remember where he said it was, but
Utica.
no, I'm saying where. Does he just say, "Oh, not Utica"?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, get your
Upper
beans.
Southwest Easton. You're subbing? Well, thank you. We're happy to have you.
Hey.
Just so you know, we also have a Discord, which is linked down below.
Well, we show projects off.
Things
Yeah,
like.
show projects, show
Did I
art.
not bring it down
Our
here?
friend
I can go
Bliss
get it.
here.
Oh, I can show off Steven. Steven's in here. We're gonna.
Yeah,
Steven gets
Steven's here.
2 debuts tonight.
Well, this is Steven. We made him for our Halloween.
He is a fully wearable
project.
mask.
Yeah. He's very cool. He is a face hugger from Alien. And he is very neat. He's all made of leather. Kobold hand did him. We have a whole series on our channel of it. If
Chat
you're
named
interested, you
him.
can watch the process. Yeah, Chat got to name him.
Chat also named our little coin purse, William.
Yeah. William. Can you slurp things through the tail? If you had a long enough straw, yeah, it's open at the end.
Yeah, it's completely open all the way down, so you could technically slurp things through the tail if you had one of those, like, silicone straws that went all the way down.
Bunny said, I had a burn mark on my arm of a bunch of holes for a few years. Eventually the hair grew back. Well, at least it grew back.
See, that's when you just tell people that it was an alien abduction.
Okie dokie, Purple. We will be here. Just so you know, we stream Tuesdays and Thursdays for leatherwork and stuff like this, and then Mondays we stream video games.
Yes.
So if you're interested,
Kobold is getting old, and Kobold is not very good at video games. But if
Kobold
you
is
want
bad
to
at
watch
games.
somebody suffer through a video game by throwing themselves at a wall or trying to break said video game, I'm your man.
we need to get back to Spore. I would like you to play it, but you cannot play it in hard mode. You are not a good enough gamer for hard mode.
Okay. You know,
I'm not either.
that's offensive.
I'm not either. Alright, Purple. We'll be here when you get back. Don't worry.
Let's
Gran said...
wait. No, I'm kidding.
Gran says, I have a burn scar on the back of my hand because I thought the best way to warm up some clay to work with was over a candle. Oh no, hot spot.
I learned what the exhaust manifold looked like on a lawnmower. That's this big scar. I didn't know when I was a kid.
I used to. and I think
Where's
it's
where's the cigarette? Where's the cigarette scar? Hold on. Or not cigarette, but like the little they're not in cars anymore. I just realized that I have to explain what
cigarette
this is.
lighter.
Cigarette lighters aren't in cars anymore. It was an open element that you would push in. Basically, the car charger port, you could put a little metal element in, and it would get hot and pop out.
You could heat up soup on it.
They
and you can
turned
see
bright
that
red.
In the Goofy movie.
They turned bright red, and I touched it.
It was ouchy. It was very ouchy.
Where is that
I
scar? I still have it, the little spiral. Oh, here it is.
Purple PM's just subscribed.
Oh yeah, just a little guy.
Yeah.
I have a very...
Where's the scar of me stabbing? Oh, there it is. The scar where I stabbed through my hand.
That's an ouchie.
Yeah, that went all the way through. I missed all of the tendons. I'm fine.
Just a little scarred from it.
Yeah.
I have a very... I have like 1.5 inch long scar on my inner arm.
I bit through my lip once.
It was from... I was baking cookies, and I put them in the oven, and I was going to take them out of the oven, and the corner of the pan touched the inside of my forearm, and it really hurt, and my
Ovens
mom,
don't get hot enough to hurt me anymore.
my mom thought it was a good idea, or she had thought she heard a wives' tale where you could put butter on a burn to help it. Well, I guess in theory that could work. However, it was a little bit higher than room temperature salted butter. It cooked me. It cooked me. Good night, Alex. It's 6 a.m. for you. Go to bed, buddy. Get some rest. We hope to see you next time, though. It was nice having you.
Take a Red Bull. It's time to get up.
No! Kobold.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Go to bed.
He's a hard-working fish axolotl thingy. Oh, to be an
I'm
intangible...
out of Red Bull, sadly.
Aww.
Do it
Can't
the
just
old-fashioned
pop out
way.
the shop for it.
Hot tin of fucking black coffee.
Heat it up on a stove. You're not allowed to use the kettle. I know you have a kettle.
Really, tomato slices are good for burns?
I've heard that.
Yeah, so room temperature salted butter on a fresh hot burn out of a 450-degree oven just cooks you.
Actually, I changed my mind. You are allowed to use the kettle, Alex. However, you have to microwave it. The water, you have to microwave the water.
You can't microwave a kettle.
To bring it to boiling, yeah, you can.
I smelt like cookies.
A bit of long pork.
I spelt like cookies. I haven't made cookies in a while. I should make cookies again. I made shortbreads last year. I should make cookies again. Make them in the shape of little dog biscuits to have some fun.
You just want dog biscuits.
Maybe. Grant said 10 minutes to 11, Kobold. We got a timekeeper.
Okay.
I'm actually almost halfway, so I might
Let's
be able
go.
to do this. I don't see it happening.
I just lost.
Blister said, the only way my 3D printer has harmed me is taking off the piece of filament it prints out to clear the nozzle and getting it under my nail. Ouch!
Yeah, I've had that happen. Sucks.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Just wait till you start
That's-
touching the filament when it's hot.
If you'd like to, you could, Purple. And like we said, we got a Discord down below, or if you've got Twitter or Blue Sky, those are good options to reach us.
Hell yeah.
Mine are linked down below. I think we need to link yours too, honey.
Mine are not linked.
I need
need
to,
to do
start
that.
posting that.
Yeah, I meant to take pictures when I got home and I did not.
Post your old projects. Repost your old projects. It works.
Really?
Yeah. Genuinely. It's really good. Oh no. Buddy said my worst scar, aside from the table saw, was when my gouge slipped and hit my wrist. Worst thing is it happened at school. Oh no. How sad.
So my dad, I have a story about. So
At least it was a small one.
it's
relatively.
not me, thankfully, and unfortunately, he's no longer alive, so I can't have him come in and show you. My dad did not have a finger on his left hand. He did not have his ring finger.
Well, he had 4 fingers. He just didn't, or 3 fingers.
He
just
didn't have his ring
one.
finger. His hand looked like this. So he used to work at among other things, he worked like 1,000 different jobs. He did everything from being like an actual nurse to like a registered nurse to working at a metal mill. Wildly different jobs. So at the metal mill is when this happened. I don't remember the company name. That's probably not something I should talk about anyway. But
Probably not.
It's how my parents supported their first house. He was training a new guy. He was showing him how to use the mills, and this was the 80s, so the mill had removed all the safety devices because it made you move faster. And my dad was showing the guy while looking away, and this is how you do it. Just got it. And then he goes and cuts off his finger. And then he just goes, and that's what you don't do. And the new hire just fucking passed out on the floor. And then he walks into his boss's office, calm as can be, and he goes, "Hey boss, can you call an ambulance? I gotta go to the hospital." And the boss was like, "Well, what do you mean?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know," and he just opens his hand and spurts blood. And his boss just goes, "Holy shit!"
Well, he went to the hospital.
So he went to the
Didn't get his
hospital.
finger
Mind you, this was on Christmas night.
This was
And in the
a long
80s,
time ago, too.
every single fucking doctor was drunk. And nobody wanted to come in to do an emergency surgery.
So no finger for him.
No. So, while they were waiting, my mom called one of his coworkers to try and find his finger. And it was covered in sawdust. And then they brought it in. And, if they'd have worked fast, they could have reattached the finger. The surgeon was drunk and goes, "No, fuck that. We're just gonna sew it up," and stitched up his finger. No, we don't still have the finger. But they sewed up his
Not
finger,
quite.
and he used to call it E.T.'s head, because when they originally stitched it up, it looked like E.T.'s head. They didn't sew it right.
So it was kind of squished like a football
So
shape.
he had to have it fixed again, and he did a malpractice suit on the hospital, and that's how my parents afforded their first house, by removing a finger.
Well, hey, it's a good thing he won.
Just saying.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, please be
Don't
careful around power
remove
tools.
safety devices from your power tools. They're important.
Is the lesson of that story.
Yeah. You know, most times you'll hear, "Ah, that costed an arm and leg." Nah, it just cost a finger.
He said he got lucky because he was wearing his wedding ring.
Yeah, that is.
The wedding ring actually jammed up the machine. Otherwise, he would have lost his favorite finger too.
Yeah, now a house costs an arm and a leg. Exactly.
I'd argue it back then costed an arm and a leg too, because like realistically, like I'm not gonna say that it hasn't gotten more expensive, because it certainly has, and the wages do not match. It's not like back in the 50s when you could buy a house with like a fucking McDonald's salary. In the 70s, you still had to have two people working together like non-stop to try and afford something if you weren't gifted like money from your rich parents.
Yeah.
So even in the 70s, it wasn't 70s and 80s. It wasn't easy.
And like I said, Purple, if you'd like to, sure,
Yeah,
go ahead.
go
If you'd
right
like to show
ahead.
us it,
I'm down to see it.
if you'd like to show us it, we have our Discord down below, which you can join into. We have a projects tab where you can post it if you'd like. Alternatively, if
You can
have
also post it in the lore. There's Kobold
Yeah.
lore and Farley lore,
Kobold lore. Yeah.
where people speculate on how I'm apparently just really, really old.
Or a time traveler. Depends on the person.
We don't know. Nobody knows. I don't even know, apparently.
No. Kobolds forgore. Forgot. Gran said, I'm lucky enough to be one of the landed gentry myself, thanks to an evil grandparent. Alright, Purple, you're good. You take your time. Do as you like. You don't have to either if you don't feel like it. Like, we're not saying you gotta make art for us. Just, if you'd like to, sure, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, even if you don't want to anymore, it's also cool. I appreciate it, the thought either way. I would like to see it, though.
Maybe Kobold time travel to the past? No, he would understand computers if that happened. We think that's where the whole Scarlet thing happened.
Okay.
But like as a baby. Oh, he traveled? No. He got raised like he was... He got raised like he was from old times.
Legit, I actually got raised like children are meant to be unseen and unheard, or seen and not
Also-
heard.
You also didn't have a computer in your household until you were like, what, midway through high school?
Well, we had a computer. My dad just didn't let me touch it. But we didn't have internet in my home.
Until high school. If I wanted to go on the
Couple
internet, which was still young at the time, I had to go to the library.
I haven't been to a library in a while. I should go.
One by the house is actually pretty cool.
Purple wants to know, what's the first thing in your mind?
First thing in my mind.
It's the first thing in my mind. What a time for my head to be empty with no thoughts.
No thoughts had empty. What about me? What's the first thing in my mind?
Oh god, I don't know.
Well, libraries are on my mind right now. Or like a park.
I'm looking around for inspiration. I'm like, I've got a hat, I've got a revolver, and I've got a very
A
old
cowboy.
rifle.
You're a cowboy. You do have very many cowboy accoutrements. Whether it be your poncho or your funny little hats. Or, you know, your black powder. Guns. Yeah, guns work.
Sure.
You wanna
why not?
see kobolds?
Which one?
The one that you have there. You can show off the holster you made.
I'll
That
go
way
get
they
the
can see it.
holster. Bear with me.
Just a moment.
Oh, it's
Mind-
11.
keep in
Okay.
mind your
I did not quite make it
headphones.
to the middle.
Keep in mind your headphones are
Oh, I
plugged,
know.
hon.
I'm gonna
Okay.
set them down anyway.
Kobold will be right back, but he'll show you. See, Kobold likes very old antique firearms, which aren't classed as guns. They're classed as fireworks, at least where he is.
Okay. Did this one
Yeah.
on stream the other day.
That's the fancy holster we just finished making. And then there's his fancy firearm. It is a revolver. It is a black powder revolver.
Mm-hmm. Basically, the musket equivalent of a pistol.
Yep. Old school style cowboy gun.
1851.
And I've got the 86 in the corner over here. The big boy. We also
The big boy?
made something for it on stream, and I also have to make another thing for it as well.
Yeah, you gotta make the sling.
I gotta make the sling. But we made the rifle stock for it.
I'm still excited for you to try that out. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more comfortable for you.
But when I say musket, I mean like
It's a very long, long firearm. It's still going. No, Kobold, that's a gun, not a sling. Very similar idea, but one is stronger. You'll start tomorrow? That sounds great. Well, just so you know, for the future, we stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And we normally start at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's California time, basically. Kobold in the land
West
of the kobolds
Coast.
over here. Yep.
oh, do I want to finish this section? No. But I will.
No.
Just so I don't forget. And then we're gonna start winding down because my back hurts. I'm hunched over and I'm tired.
What's my name? My name is Farley. And then Kobold's name
Is not Kobold. Everyone calls me that.
is
though.
not Kobold.
That's a
It's
slur.
Dragford. No, it's not a slur. It's just what people call you. Mine's Farley, and Kobold's is Dragford.
Hello.
People call him Kobold. Or
It's easier.
Drags.
Drags also works. But
You'd also call him Pain in the Butt.
just don't call me late for dinner. I hate that fucking. That's not even funny.
Yeah, Kobold, you call yourself Kobold.
Yeah, but it's our word.
That's not the R word.
It's. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't. We don't.
That starts with a
whoa.
K. That's not an R word. Kobold.
Oh,
Hey, do you have tape over that whole thing, honey?
I do.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to take your pen and mark where you're leaving off.
Oh, I can do that.
That way you know where you left off for next time. Well, thank you very much, Purple. We appreciate having you here. We look forward to seeing what you make.
That's not quite halfway.
No, but you are doing good work, hon. You did a lot of work. That is a lot of things to do. Farley's got all the brain cells tonight. I'm gonna hold off on what I was gonna say. That's mean.
Tonight.
I was gonna say probably not just tonight. Listen, I'm the
I'll
professional
have
brain,
you
okay?
know. That's it.
That's it. You'll have me know that I most nights.
I actually looking at this. I was looking at this the other day. I really like how this braid came out.
Yeah,
It actually
you were
looks,
so.
It looked bad
you
at
were-
first, but like once it's set, it started coming out looking nice.
You were so down on yourself, but you did
Yeah,
a good job.
I'm happy with that. I'm glad I took it out and put it back in because it fixed the
Yes.
top.
I feel like you did need to do it a couple times to practice, but I feel like it turned out real good. Don't worry, Purple. We won't make fun of you. We like people with all kinds of skill
Yeah.
levels. Everybody
Honestly,
starts somewhere.
I can't draw anything. This took
Yeah.
me. This pattern took me like what, 2-3 months just to get something that I liked, and then you fixed it for me. So yeah, I can't draw. Unless
I
it's
mean,
a
I got
repeating
somewhere.
pattern, I can't really do it.
I got where I am through a bunch of years. I've been drawing pretty much my whole life, and I've been drawing professionally for about 17 years now. So don't worry about it. Everybody starts somewhere, and as long as you're creating, that's the important part. I'm sure it'll look great anyway.
Blister, here's the question: Do you get?
Blister, how many deaths are you
Hold on,
on?
no. Do you get an achievement for doing it deathless?
Or is that just you? You can draw Dragon Ball Z? That's pretty sick. I love that style. You're on 25, and no, you don't get an achievement. Stop at 72.
Holy shit! I was gonna say like 30, but damn. Oh, you get bragging rights. Then you can't. Oh, you know what? That's true. It's Echo the
I
Dolphin.
said 72.
It's
I
fucking
feel like
Echo the
72.
Dolphin. No, it's fucking Echo the Dolphin. No, you can't. You can't quit. You have to keep going. No one will
How many
understand
eggs
that
for Mazda
reference.
method to technically get... Oh, how many eggs for Masada method to technically guarantee a shiny blister? That many. Oof, that's a big one. Yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z. I think it's super cool. I had a picture that I drew for somebody in the Dragon Ball Z style.
I
It was
still
for
have
my
yet to
buddy
see
Hype.
Dragon Ball Z. I need to.
Yeah, we can watch it together, honey.
Kobold does not know
Anime.
anime at all.
He may be drawn in the style, but he knows nothing.
Am I?
I'm the one that knows anime. A little bit, yeah.
Am I
You're
drawn in anime
technically in
style?
an anime style. You're in
Oh,
a kimono style.
I didn't know that.
That's technically what my
I
art
just thought I
style
was a
is.
little fucking lizard thing.
I mean, you are. But
As it
It's the
turns out,
eyes.
I too am the anime.
I saw the first couple seasons of Dragon Ball Z back when it was originally releasing here in the West. I want to watch more of it. I really like Bulma, especially as she grew as a character. I have a figure that I really like of hers. And then she also had a really cool motorcycle figure that released, which was pretty crazy. Yeah, you might have seen the original Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. You've never seen a Dragon Ball? I could draw Kobold balling. Kobold playing basketball. You saw one where Krillin died? Yeah, that was pretty early on,
Grant,
honestly.
you're not going to be able to find those on this website, hopefully.
Kobold. Kobold, hold your tongue. Kobold. Nope. Kobold balling, like, basketball.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Trying to dunk, and he, like, you see his wings flap really epically, and he's, like, not anywhere near the hoop.
Kobold
Because he's
will
only,
never be
like, 4
balling.
foot.
That's rude.
You flap your little wings real hard to get up to the hoop. And you've, like, jumped a foot off the ground, and you are only 4 feet.
Chad, I want y'all to remember that, like, I am, like, twice Farley's height.
Yeah, IRL. That's a pretty fun one, Purple. I I like a lot of older anime. I really like Lucky Star. Lucky Star is one of my favorites, and I think you can really kind of see it in my art style. That era of anime was very cool. But I also really like...
Can we finish the Ghibli stuff first before we get into like the real anime? I
Yeah,
still
of course,
haven't
honey.
seen all of those.
You only just recently saw My Neighbor Totoro, and we only just the other week watched Kiki's Delivery Service.
This is true.
There's
I'm
some
still
newer
mad that
Ghibli
that
films
fucking
that I
cat
haven't
doesn't
seen.
talk at the end.
I know, but she grew up. Kiki lost, not Kiki. He lost his magic. He no longer speaks.
Shika no.
I also like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is a good choice. There's some real cool art in that.
Oh, that's the deer one, right, Blister?
Sika noko noko noko
I know that from all the memes.
Yeah. What's another good one that I've seen? Kiki lost her delivery service. This dang economy.
No, she lost it during COVID.
Oh no. Kobold.
What? A lot of businesses
Kobold.
went out during COVID. She had to move back in with her parents. Now she's into potion making.
The apothecary work? Yeah, probably, honestly. Kurako no baskets. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a basketball anime. There was also, what was the one that was really popular a couple years ago? Haikyuu. Haikyuu was really popular. Haikyuu, and there was the ice skating one, Yuri on Ice. And then there was one about badminton or table tennis, I think.
What?
Or was it Ping Pong the anime or something like that? It was a movie.
Fucking what? Ping Pong
What?
the anime?
I think so.
You've got to be. That's not. No. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, Ping Pong the animation.
That's
yeah,
stupid.
yeah. It's 11 series. Or it's an 11 episode series.
That's stupid.
A very misleading title, Blister. I agree. If you're ever interested in any older anime recommendations, I have plenty that I could recommend. If you're looking for classics and you like cuter stuff, Cardcaptor Sakura is always a lovely choice. And then... Man, I gotta think back. I haven't thought about anime in a while. I mean, it's a great one, Gran. Absolutely. There's also... I gotta think about it. I'll get back to it. What? What, honey?
You know what? I thought I lost detail on the holster. As the wax has had time to soak in, it's kind of come back out.
Well,
You
good.
can see it
just
really
softened it.
clearly. It just took time for the wax to set, I guess.
It just softened it.
Yeah, because it
Here's
actually
the simple
brought
one.
out the detail a little bit.
Currently 31 deaths. Keep at it, Blister. I believe in you. Just don't get... Oh, Dragon's Heaven is lovely. I have the entire soundtrack for it on my phone. I listen to it on long train trips. I'll have to send that one to you as a file, honey, so that it's not super tiny. Grew up with Case Closed and Detective Conan. Very good.
The Barbarian?
No, Detective Conan. He was this little kid who had these really big glasses. It's an anime. It's an anime. You wouldn't know about it, honey.
Conan the Barbarian? I remember that show.
K-on's a cute one. If you're thinking more like...
Oh,
Cowboy Bebop is really cool.
I love that one.
That one is one Kobold has watched.
But are we surprised? Space-themed cowboys.
It's everything you wanted.
It's, yeah, basically.
Now, when I lose my mind in my Discord, there's a not small chance that I'll talk about how Angemon and Angelwoman mix boys. Yeah. You know, I really like the
wait,
original Digimon animation. I feel like that was really neat. The movies were always really, really well made. Naruto's a classic at this point.
Debatable.
All right. Well, I said at this point. It's now a vintage anime. I had one that I really liked when I was younger.
What was the? I saw a little bit of it on Toonami. What was the one where the guy was wearing like a green outfit and then fucking died and got a spirit gun or something with his finger?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of that one. I don't remember anything about it other than he pointed his fingers like a gun and it shot, and then he passed out.
Yeah, Yu Yu
That's
Hakusho,
all I remember. He could use it once a day or something like that.
I agree, Gran. It was very good. I want to watch that one again. It's been a long time. For now, though, everybody, since it is past, Berserk is also... I need to show you Berserk, honey. It's very... Well, I don't know if I should show you Berserk. I think we should start with easier anime before I show you Berserk. I think you need to watch Akira before you watch Berserk.
I know that. I've never seen it, but I know that one just from all the fucking... Get out of my head! Ah!
Yeah. Spice and Wolf? Yeah, I like Spice and Wolf. Wolf Children is hella sad. I don't know that I want to show you that one. Akira! Leave me alone! Be!
Ah!
Alright, everybody.
I need the
We
context
can
to
probably
that.
talk more about anime next time, but for now, it is very late, and Kobold has work.
I unfortunately still have a 9 to 5, so we will be ending it here, and I will see y'all next
time. We'll see you on Monday, probably. Or,
Yes.
I won't be here on Monday, honey.
Oh, where are you gonna be?
I'm going to be visiting my gran. I
Oh!
also will not be here
Wait.
for the Tuesday stream. I am not coming back
Your-
until Wednesday.
Dad's gran or the...
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad's mom.
Gotcha.
She got chickens, so I get to see chickens.
You get to have real eggs? Holy
I'm
shit.
going to take pictures for you. They don't lay eggs.
Of
yet,
the
they're
eggs?
babies.
I'm gonna be real. I was actually contemplating buying powdered eggs because I love eggs and I can't afford regular eggs. Do you know powdered eggs are like 3 times the fucking price of a regular egg these days?
Yeah. We're sorry, Purple, but we'll be back. Kobold will be back to play video games on Monday.
I
around
promise
the
we'll
same
be back
time.
on Monday. We may
And then... What?
I may do a stream this weekend just to try and knock this out, but
I leave on Sunday, so if we do a Saturday stream, that's fine, but I won't be here if you do a
will
Sunday
be
stream.
home late on Saturday, is the thing.
Okay. But yeah, we'll be back on Monday, and then Kobold will be back on Tuesday for a solo stream, probably. I don't know. I'll see if I can get some time to myself to be part of a stream. But I'll definitely be there for Thursday's stream. And don't worry, you're always welcome back, Purple. And as we said, if you want to hang out and chat with everybody, we do have a Discord, which is linked down below.
You can also
it's
check
just
the
a good
VODs
place.
if you want more content.
Yeah, if you want to watch more of us, we also have all of the previous live streams still up on our channel. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We hope that you eat well, drink water, and get plenty of sleep. And we will see you all next time. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are, and we'll see you. Bye!